All right, and there you go, our national anthem. And welcome everyone. Here we are, MCS Sports, broadcasting live from Henry Winston Stadium, the last varsity home game of the season. I am Coach Josh Fritz here with you tonight and for all season long, here with my tag team partner, Mr. Jacob Rich.
Yeah, what's going on, Coach? Good to be here with you, like you said, for the final, not only the final game for the Mustangs regular season, but also the final home game here at Henry Winston, the friendly confines of here at Henry Winston Stadium.
Yeah, it's a great night. It's patriotic halftime.
Yep.
They announced the senior football players. Cheer had the dads out there with them. Lots of things going on. Of course, Krista, the producer extraordinaire,
right,
has gotten us on the first try, I might add. So she has done a great job as the captains are walking out on the field. You know, this game really doesn't mean a lot. We've gone through the scenarios. We won last week. We talked about all that many times, but we're going to look at our breakdown. Big game last week. LaPorte actually beat Angleton 47-40 to take the district lead at 6-0. Angleton again 5-1. Crosby 5-1. Friendswood sneaking that 4th spot at 3-4. Of course, 3-3. Kingwood Park head-to-head. We beat them. Porter, we beat them. Pasadena's at the bottom. We beat them.
Yep.
I'm hoping it's a good game tonight, but I got a feeling Friendswood might win this game tonight as well. But either way, Friendswood's going to have that 4th spot, and it looks like, from what I've been told, Friendswood will be traveling next Saturday. I believe that's the 15th.
Yes.
3 o'clock game. Okay, so Saturday, 3 o'clock game. It's going to be in Austin at House Park Field. So it's an Austin ISD school, Austin ISD Stadium there, 3 o'clock again on Saturday. I'm not exactly sure, to be honest, who the opponent's going to be.
Right.
I've had basketball tryouts at 6 a.m., and I'm done until 6 p.m. all this week, so I haven't had a chance to really dive in and see what's going to happen as far as who we're playing. But nonetheless, got to go to use this game. Good tune-up for us as we continue to stay sharp as the year goes on. The toss is up, and it looks like Fort Bend Kempner Cougars have won the toss. They have elected to receive. Maybe try to get on the board quick. Yep. You know, Jacob, you said last week they won their first game, right?
Yeah. So last week, Fort Bend Kempner won they won all 3 of their non-district games.
No,
but
I'm sorry. Yes.
That doesn't mean a whole lot. So yes, last week they did pick up their first district win over the Pasadena Eagles, 31-10, making them 1-5 in district coming into this game. So like you said, not a lot on the line here for either team. Friendswood's in either way. Kempner is out either way. But, of course, there's still a game to be played, Coach.
Yeah, you got to play it on the field no matter what happens. You got to put it on the gridiron, as they say, and see what plays out. Friendswood tonight is in their all black, the blackout. It looks pretty good. We have that same. Coach Garcia has bought for the junior high a few years ago some all blackout, so it's pretty nice. And they've kept look like the silver shells on those helmets, because I know it can be a pain to get those things off from last week. So we all blackout tonight. Patriot at halftime. Nice crowd here.
Yes.
It is a beautiful night here at Friendswood.
Oh, goodness, Coach. You're absolutely right. I don't think you could ask for any better weather here to play a game of football. It's about 74 degrees outside, clear skies. Of course, the sun is not up anymore due to the daylight savings time. But all that to say, it is a wonderful night to play some Friendswood Mustangs football.
And we're grateful for everybody joining us. Of course, we've got who else? I'll give you one guess, and it doesn't count.
I'm going to guess Miss Donna Nelson.
You are correct, sir. She says she's in the house for the last regular season game.
Whoop.
So great to have her, of course, listening in. Darwin Conwell as well. So excited to have everybody with us tonight. Mustangs, again, are going to be kicking, going left to right. So they're going to be going from the school side to the water tower side. If you've been to school, you are familiar with that. Friendswood going to kick that off, going to pooch it. It's going to land at about the 13, 14-yard line. Going to be taken by Kempner. He's going to try to shake and juke and get nowheresville. Going to be wrapped up. Looks like that was number 27 for the Mustangs. That says James Butler.
Tuggy Butler.
Tuggy Butler. All right. That's cool.
Great start to the game there.
That's what it says down here. So it looks like we got a few numbers have changed. I was given a new roster by Coach Rohr, so I'm trying. Maybe the numbers have changed. I want to make sure that I don't get those wrong. Last week was not my best week of broadcasting.
No, you know what, Coach? We've already all forgot. It's all right.
Okay, well, good. Forgiveness is golden, and I appreciate that. Kempner going to be first down here on about the 18-yard line. They're going to go trips bunch to the near side. Going to be just inside handoff to number 5. Going to break maybe one tackle, get a yard or two for the Cougars. Number 5 is Makai Jenkins. And the quarterback is number 2. Looks like Deuce DeGar, if I'm not mistaken. Is that 2?
Is that 2 or is that number 8? I can't see the way he's turned.
Yeah, he won't turn. We'll have to see. That is number 2.
That is number 2.
Degar. That pass out intended for number 11, Joshua Brooks, is incomplete. Short of the sticks and short of the receiver as well. Going to be a second down here for the Cougars.
Yeah, covered.
Third down, excuse me.
Yeah, covered well by number 6, Ritt Johnson, on the incompletion.
And, you know, Austin Kane had a good week last week with 2 interceptions there. He played a real nice game. Good to have his presence felt last week. Kind of built him some confidence as he's getting this playoff. Snap back to the quarterback, Degar. He's going to hit in the flats. That pass is complete. A couple missed tackles there, and they're going to get a first down and a little bit more as they go all the way down to the 34-yard line. First down for the Cougars. Again, thanks everybody joining us real quick. Coach Butler joining us. Thank you so much, Coach. Good to have you on. Hope your family is doing well. And smack Julie upside the head for me. Let her know I'm still thinking about her, right? She's a gem, so good to have that. And Jolie was a good part of our basketball team last year. Did a great job for us. Snap is back. Decar's going back. Might be. He's going to roll out. He's going to fall. The ball comes loose. They're going to say that the ground caused the fumble.
I was going to say it almost looked like the ref was saying incomplete pass, but either way, no fumble, but a big loss right there for the Kempner Cougars.
Yeah, he tried to roll out. It looked like he actually put the ball down on the ground to kind of hold. That was the Clint Sterner from Arkansas versus Tennessee back in 1998. For all you 97, I should say, for all you Tennessee aficionados about there. Of course, I'm in the game a minute and a half, and I mentioned Tennessee.
That's got to be some kind of record,
That
Coach.
is for Kirk Lowe. If you're listening out there, Kirk, buddy, that's for you. All right, so again, we're going to have our second and about 17, 18, 19 yards, something like that. Got a man in motion. Going to hand that off to him. Little pitch there. That's going to swing around. He's going to get outside, going to break maybe one tackle, maybe not get back to the line of scrimmage, miss about 3 yards short. Looks like that was a little toss pitch, number 18. Oh, I'm not going to say that.
That's going to
Gobolahan
Oyetunji.
I'm sorry, sir.
Sorry to the Oyetunji family if you are listening.
That's an interesting one. I apologize for that. But, you know, me messing up somebody's name is really nothing new.
Nothing new.
Don't feel special because I do it to everybody.
Kempner taking their time right here.
They are taking their time as the play clock is already down into single digits. They're in no hurry. They have double set receivers. Running back off to his left as the man comes in motion, a little inside
nearly
screen.
Picked off.
It was nearly picked off there.
Well, kind of Kempner trying some sort of jailbreak screen right there and nearly on the verge of being picked off and nearly taken to the house right there. It's a miracle it wasn't.
That is going to be 4th and 10, and they're going to, of course, punt this thing away. And Tony Hopkins chimes in and tells us that the Mustang Volleyballs wins a set over Pflugerville.
Way to go to the volleyball team.
Yeah, and Coach Butler says the freshman girls basketball 34-22 victory over Crosby. That is awesome.
I mean, just Mustangs just looking good all around, Coach.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. And if I didn't have this game tonight, Coach Spencer had asked me to go out there to coach the girls, which would have been a ton of fun for me since I had them all last year, and it'd been great to do that. But I got this. I got to finish what I'm doing here to get those responsibilities. I actually you know, we had our practice today. Like I said, tryouts in the morning, tryouts in the afternoon. I've had that all week. I was a little late today getting here because I had practice after school today. It's just kind of busy time for all the guys transitioning from football to basketball. That's me and Coach Virial and just several of us are doing that, jumping from one sport, you know, over to the next. Coach Beatty, who's doing 7A girls. It's just, you know, we're just going on and going on. That's what we do. Oh, Mr. Nick Swaney. Nick, what is going on, buddy? Good to hear from you. He says, go Stangs. Hadn't heard or seen you in a while, buddy.
Sir.
So good job. Good to hear from you, my man. Mustangs are going to go a little soft trips to the left. Now they're going to actually move back into have they.
Oh, ball goes over his head. Got to get on it. Oh, wow. A great job by Brister to fall on that bad snap right there.
Yeah, that's hard to snap over the head of a 6'6" Josh Brister. But the ball does go kind of up by his right shoulder and then falls to the ground. He jumps on that. Going to be a long second down here for the Mustangs.
Yeah, that makes it about 2nd and 20 here for the Mustangs.
Rudolph's going to move over to the right. Got a single receiver set near side. Going to hand that off. That is Trip Bateman's going to try to get outside, and he does. Going to get through one tackle. Going to make a guy feel that hit as he puts his head down and barrels through. Actually gets to the line of scrimmage down a little bit more. Going to mark him all the way back up to.
Keep walking, mister. And they'll give him about
1 or 2 extra on that. So it's going to be 3rd and about 9, 3rd and about 8, something to that effect. Again, twins up top, no receiver on the near side. Brister rolling out to his left. Nice little move.
Nice
And a fireman
move.
over there. He's got a man, and he's
Nice.
got him. Josh Brister does a great job of that little step inside move, doesn't he?
Yeah, he sure does. Making a defender miss right there, buying some extra time and completing the pass. It looked like to number 22.
It is.
Yes, that's going to.
It's Hackney.
Yeah, Jensen Hackney.
I ran into him at physical therapy this week, by the way.
Well, good to see him out there on the field then, since he was doing physical therapy.
Well, he's just working on his legs. That's why it took him a while to get in the game for the Mustangs this year. So going to hand off there to Bateman. He's going to get about 2 or 3 yards forward. Progress going to take him up there. Yeah, I asked Hackney. I was like, dude, where you been? He said he was just hurt, working on his legs. Finally got his legs back. And remember, a couple weeks ago he had that first wide receiver
big
screen
touchdown
for a touchdown right off the bat. So nice way to introduce himself to the Mustang offense with about a 60-yarder, right?
Surely, yeah, no better way to do it.
Yeah, for sure. Mustang's got a man in motion, going to fake a handoff to him, going to give it out to Bateman, who's going to kind of juke outside one little move and going to get all the way up to the 50, 49-yard line.
Yeah, that'll make it a pretty long 3rd and 6 here.
I'm not sure about that spot.
I'm not either. I was thinking the exact same thing. That's a little short on the spot. Could maybe use an extra about a yard or so there.
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay, we almost had a man offsides there, but he got bagged. No, the ball was not snapped.
That is I think that's a bad spot. But my opinion doesn't matter.
Yeah, I was going to say, what do we know?
Yeah, snap back to Brister, going to hand it off again to Bateman. He's going to get.
Just nowhere to really go on the run right there.
There is nowhere to go on that side.
And a tackle made by number 15. That's going to be Adiyenka Oduke.
Look at you.
I was going to, wow.
Look at you wordsmithing already.
I was going to say I'm pretty impressed with myself on that one.
You should be impressed with yourself. I can't. I'm a redneck. I'm from Tennessee. I can't say that. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. All right, it's going to be 4th. The Mustangs are going to go for it. 4th and about a long 4 or 5 here, as the Mustangs are going to maybe try to jump them offside, you think?
Something of the sort. That's what it looks like. Moving Ty Rudolph over. And there's a snap right there.
It. They did, and Brister's going to have pressure. He's going to try to avoid it. He makes a great throw.
Oh, almost picked off right there.
He did, but he made a great move
Yes.
to get out of that sack through that pass intended but broken up. That is a 4th down that they did not convert there. Going to be midfield position for the Cougars.
Yeah, absolutely right. The Cougars will actually be starting this drive on about the Mustang 47. Yeah, and I mean, just a really hard throw to make right there by Brister. He had a man draped on him.
Yeah, for sure.
And he was still able to get the ball out in spite of that. And a miracle that it wasn't intercepted, of course. The throw was greatly affected by the defender that Brister had hanging on his back.
And Darwin, it says he's calling from Lexington, Kentucky. Great. Not calling. He's listening from Lexington, Kentucky. That is awesome.
Sweet.
Thank you so much. Like I said, we're getting worldwide. Okay, the official's like, you're missing somebody. Here he comes. Okay.
Here we go. We're on offense again.
Yeah, here we are. We're kicking like chicken. Here we go. Deuce DeGar again, the quarterback. Running back off to his right. Doubles receivers. He's going to hand that ball off, and he's going to break it one tackle, kind of break it outside, not quite get through the second tackle of number 25, Bruce Adame. That's going to be good enough for about 4 yards on that. Going to make it 2nd and 6.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Mustangs nearly had number 5 in the backfield, but a good juke and then a good cut allowed it to go from what could have been about a loss of 2 to a gain of almost 5 on the run.
Again, doubles receiver set. Probably see that quite a bit tonight.
Yep.
Jenkins off to the right. Going to hand it off to him. He's going to break that thing outside. He's going to get the first down a little bit more unless they –
it looks like they're going to give him the first
right
here.
Yeah, it was right on those sticks.
Yeah.
I maybe spoke too soon, but they are going to move the sticks and give them the first down.
And Kempner rushing attack has been pretty potent so far. Nothing crazy, but they've just been picking up steady yardage pretty much every time they've run the ball.
Yeah, unfortunate that not unfortunate for us, but I'm being nice.
Right.
That the quarterback fell on that play a while ago because they had a little set going there with their run. So Kempner again looks off to the sideline again, not much of a hurry as the play clock is going to be down into inside 10, maybe single digits where they actually get it snapped.
Yeah.
Kind of a dual running backs off the side. One goes in motion the flats. That was kind of predictable.
That was
as
very
he gets
predictable.
outside, but Mustangs can't get there. He is going to be taken down by number 1, Austin Kane, but that was number 1, Ayo.
Ayo Afolabi.
Afolabi. Look
all
at
right.
that. Man, I feel cultured.
We're learning all kinds of stuff,
I'm
Coach.
sorry, man.
My goodness.
Goodness gracious. I'm just not the aficionado in pronunciation.
That's all right. That's what you got me here for, Coach.
I have you here for that. Yeah, language arts was not my forte. I was a math nerd, so what do you expect? What do you expect? All right, again, it's going to be a man in motion coming across, second and about 8. Hand it off to Jenkins again as he tries to go out to his right. Doesn't really get much. Looks like
It looked like
30, 31 in on that. Is that Judson Stevens?
That's Judson Stevens, yeah. It was.
And play.
Grant Martin in on that tackle as well. From the backside, it's safety at that. That was a great play by Martin.
Again, DeGar here at quarterback. You got running backs on either side of him. Another running back. Now he's going to come up as like a little H-back, kind of a little sniffer tight end. He's going to run out in the flats. Pressure's coming. It's a nice little screen. It is. And that is going to be, again, complete to number 1. That was a beautiful kind of setup play there.
Yes, it was.
Again, for, what do we say? Afalabi.
Afalabi.
Nice. That's what I'm going with. They kind of let the ends of the Mustangs get in there, which kind of cleared that space as Afalabi came across the middle there. Got a little very short yard here.
Yeah, not even.
Set. It is 4th and a skinny 1.
Yes.
DeGar barking it out. Again, he's got dual running backs on either side. See if one of them goes in motion.
I was about to say, watch that little orbit pass.
Yep. No, they're trying to get him jump. Now they're stopping.
Now they're getting the play in.
Yeah, play clock under 8 and counting.
7, 5, 6, 5.
Snap it off into Jenkins. Jenkins going to be taken down.
He
I don't
might
think
be
he
short.
got it.
I think he's short.
I don't think he got it.
Wow, what a great stop right there by the Mustangs front 7. Like we said, not even a yard to gain there by the Kempner Cougars, and the Mustangs able to come in and crash down on that run for a loss of about a half a yard right there. Just a great stop with their backs almost against the wall, almost with Kempner in the red zone there.
Great penetration on that. That was a nice play, like you said, by the Mustangs in all black and silver helmets, chrome, I should say, helmets. That's nice.
Oh yeah, it was a real big deal when we got to bust out the black uniforms. You know, you only got to do that once per season, so it was a pretty big deal.
No doubt. Dual receivers on the near side. Man in motion is going to hand it off to A.J. Parker. Is going to try to break it outside, and he has room. He does. Going to make a little move, put his hand up, little stiff arm. He's going to get that. Is going to be close to a first down.
Once again, I don't love the spot.
I don't either. That is very, very close.
It looks like they're not going to give it to him. Oh,
no, they are. They are.
Okay.
We'll take it. Kind of get it to the skill guys there as Parker gets around side and does a great job of getting their Brister back. It's gonna, he had a man in the flats.
Short.
That was short. Brister a little upset with himself as he threw that kind of at the feet. That was intended for number 14, Jerami.
Yeah, and I like the play design. I like the play call right there. Just a little underthrown by Brister.
He doesn't do that often.
No, exactly.
You know, I mean, he's been pretty on point this year. I thought he's had a pretty good season.
Yes.
So, dual receivers on the top, single receiver on the near side. He's going to hand that off again. That is going to be Charlie Moore. Going to hand that one off, but he does get swallowed up. May not have gotten, maybe got to be out. Got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
The interior line there of Kempner's kind of been on that.
Yes, they have.
I got to be honest, with 2 minutes to go in this first quarter, I'm kind of surprised it's nothing.
Yeah, wow. 2 minutes left in this quarter has been flying by, Coach.
Well, when you run the ball, that's what happens.
Yeah, no kidding.
And, you know, Kempner's been taking it down to the single digits.
Yep. Yeah.
Kind of disrupts the, you know, Mustang offense want to get out there and go quick. And
yes.
The defense is out there a little long. It's kind of disrupts the whole thing.
Yeah, Mustangs really haven't been able to settle into their kind of patented tempo offense here yet in this game.
Now, the Mustangs taking a while. Now it's going to be about 5 seconds on the play clock before they call anything. It's
3, 2. Let's get a snap here, boys. Come on.
Going to have to use a timeout.
Yeah, that's either going to be a penalty or, the defense is pointing like we don't know.
No, Coach Johnson, he had the side judge here. He was talking to him. He got the timeout in.
Okay.
Early. I guess they weren't really sure on what play to call, what they're going with, so they want to make sure they make a informed decision. This is a pretty decent-sized third down, being 3rd and 9 here with 2 minutes again in the first quarter.
Yeah, and Mustangs really, again, we haven't really been able to establish our offensive rhythm, but have yet to see any sort of pass that looks like it was designed to go further than about 5 yards, and that's really what we're going to need to do here as we need to gain nearly 10 yards to pick up this third down.
And if you didn't hear us at the beginning of the broadcast, the playoff game for the Mustangs is going to be the 15th, which is a Saturday, 3 p.m. in Austin at House Park Facility. So put that on your calendar. Get a chance to get out there. We'd love to have as many fans out there as we can to support the Mustangs as they start making that playoff run.
Absolutely.
Mustangs back on the field of live action. Is again 3rd and 9. It is an important 3rd and 9 here. Got Hackney on the near side, Trips on the far side. Running back off to Brister's left. He drops back. Pressure is coming. He's got a
hands all over.
They are not going to call that. That would have been short of the first down anyway, as it is going to be incomplete. And they're going to punt away.
They're going to punt away here, you know, and maybe I just saw only one angle of it, but it looked like the Kempner cornerback had hands all over the intended Friendswood receiver right there. However, as mentioned, no call from the referee, so it is now 4th and a long 9 as Mustangs look to punt here yet again. Really no offense to speak of here in the first.
No, I'm sure not really the way they wanted to kind of script this game, so to speak, but just got to keep working on stuff and keep going on things and see what's going to work. Kempner receivers are back at the 20-yard line. That is a up kick. It is not super, super deep nor high. They're going to point it and let it go. Look out, Friendswood. They're going to get over that. Grant Martin's going to get on that thing, and it's going to roll and stop at about the 18-yard line. So here we have it. There's 1:42 left in the first quarter. 0-0. Your Friendswood Mustangs versus the Fort Bend Kempner Cougars.
And I got to second you, Coach. I'm surprised to see double goose eggs here on the scoreboard this late into even the first quarter.
Yeah, it is. It's very interesting. I figured the Mustangs, because we scored a bunch of points last week, and our point differential for the season is 311. 311 points in district games, 195. So 195 points in 6 games. Not a bad low average.
No, not at all.
1st and 10 for Kempner here on the 18-yard line. Again, they have double running backs. They're going to send one up in motion. They're kind of a little H-back / tight end. They're going to hand that off. He's going to break that outside, and he does. And there's going to be a hold there, I'm afraid, for
Fort Bend.
For Fort Bend.
And we talk about it every week. That's assuming that it is a hold. This is going to erase what has been not just Fort Bend's best run of the night, but just the best run of the night, period. So instead of gaining almost 25 yards on the play, they're going to back up 10 here. Let's see. Yep, looks like it's a hold.
It is a hold. There's Jenkins, like you said, erased. A nice run by him. Playing behind the sticks now, which is really never the goal.
No. Never the goal, and it's just deflate. Like, again, we've talked about it before. You have a big play. Not only do you lose the yardage, period, but then go backwards 10 yards. It's just really deflating for an offense that's trying to get it and sustain a good drive.
That is true. Get dual receivers. Jenkins in the backfield next to DeGar. Going to send a man in motion. Going to send him back around. Nice little tip. That was fooled. Nobody. Absolutely nobody. But
wow. Nowhere to go on that play, Coach.
Yeah, so number 10 came across in motion, but he went back. They tossed it to him. That is Jake Knobler. He pretty much got swallowed up by number 18, and there's really not much you can do when Kreitz is bearing down on you.
Yeah, no, not at all. Nowhere to go. He tried to reverse field, but that play was blown up almost from the jump.
So it's going to be 2nd down for Kempner. Back from the 9-yard line. Again, dual receivers. Jenkins off to DeGar's right. DeGar dropping back to pass. He's got pressure coming. He's pointing, trying to get that screen, and he got it to Jenkins. Jenkins going to get not a ton as – is that Austin Kane again?
That was Austin Kane.
They only gained a couple yards on that. The play really looked like it was going to go nowhere, and Austin Kane made sure of that.
Yeah, it was looking like a safety for a second there, and DeGar just able to get rid of the ball.
So it's going to be 3rd and about 18 for the Cougars. Great crowd here tonight at Henry Winston.
Oh, no doubt.
You got the band, you got all the parents here and everything like that. You got the cheer dads down there with all the cheerleaders and their daughters. I love seeing that support. I always try to support my daughter and all the stuff she was doing as well. Great job by everybody showing up. We'll timeout on the field. It looks like. Nope, they're going to let the quarter run out. No, it stopped at 4 seconds.
No, it stopped at 4 seconds. Couldn't wait till the end of the quarter.
Why would you call a timeout with 4 seconds on the clock?
4 seconds left on the clock, and you call a timeout. Wow.
I guess he didn't know. I mean,
All right.
I've done. Trust me, I've done more ridiculous things in a basketball game. I've done stuff like that. I'm like, what am I doing? I've done that before too.
Yeah.
But such is life. That's the way it happens.
Such is life.
Yeah,
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a timeout.
we won't need that later.
Yeah. When it's 0-0 in the first quarter, you might need that later.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, everybody does crazy things.
Yeah. Do you know who took that timeout, Coach? Was that Friendswood? Was that?
No, I think it was Kempner.
It was Kempner. Okay. All right. Well, as long as it wasn't us.
Yeah.
And we will come out to run 4 seconds off the clock here. Let's see if they throw an incomplete pass.
3rd and about 16 for the Cougars.
Taking their time, getting everybody out there. Still haven't really started the play clock.
They have not. They're going to start that bad boy right now, and they did.
There we go.
They have kind of a tight doubles receivers on either side set. Jenkins again off to his right. DeGar going back at a man. He's going to throw that up top. That is overthrown by 5 or 6 yards.
Yeah, no, not even a chance to catch that
not
pass
a
right
chance
there.
to catch that at all. That's why there definitely would not be any
No.
PI on that. It was way over his head. And the quarter ends on that one play. Now it's going to be second quarter again. Your score here at Henry Winston Stadium is going to be 0 for your Mustangs and 0 for the Fort Bend Kempner Cougars.
It's a mouthful.
It is a mouthful. It is a mouthful for sure. Hope you guys are enjoying the evening. Now it's going to be, man, this weather this week
Just
has
beautiful.
been, oh my gosh, can it be that way all the time?
That's
now,
what I'm saying.
it's going to get, 40 and 30 on like
Yes.
Monday or Tuesday or something, right? And then
Mhm.
go back up in the mid-80s. But for me, this weekend is a great Jeep weekend.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah, no top, drive that thing around.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for that 41-degree low that's coming in on Monday or Tuesday night, Coach.
It's good Tennessee weather.
Yeah, it is.
Second reference. Notice I haven't mentioned much about Tennessee football. Need I say more?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I won't even say anything, Coach.
You won't even say they got beat by Oklahoma. You won't even say it. You won't even bring it up. Thanks a lot, Jacob. Appreciate that.
Hey, I'm just trying to protect your feelings, Coach.
Oh, man. I was not happy on Saturday
I
night.
can't even imagine.
Oh, so frustrated. Moving back. Here we go. Live action back to the game here. Back to the game that we're, really
yeah,
supposed to
the
be
game that we're
broadcasting.
actually at.
Yeah, the game we're actually supposed to be talking about. All right, here we go. Single receiver set on both sides. Kemner, he is going to try.
Interesting
Yeah,
little – oh, okay, he got the punt off.
he did. I didn't know what he was doing with that punt. That is going to be taken by Moore there and back. He's going to get that about the 50, 48-yard line. He's going to be swallowed up, not get much there. Blow the whistle, Mr. Referee. Thank you, sir.
Please.
That was a pretty interesting kind of the Australian rules football run to the side and kick, wasn't it? That
Yeah.
was kind of interesting.
It for half a second there, it looked like he didn't even intend to punt.
Kick, right, yeah.
Yeah, and I thought surely he's not going to try to run it himself here, but he ends up kicking the ball and actually doing a pretty decent punt. It was about a 50-yarder.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering.
Yeah, well,
it's going to be midfield for the Mustangs here. Going again from now we've switched sides of Water Tower towards the school.
great use of geographical markers, Coach.
Well, I am just all about location. Mustang snap back, going to hand that off. And they're going to get a nice run up the middle. Is that 23? Is that Dax Berry?
I believe that is correct, yeah.
It is 23, Dax Berry.
Nice run by him.
I thought his number was 21 in the past. Maybe they've changed it. I thought it was 21, but maybe it was 23.
I think it was 21. But they don't have every number available for these black uniforms. So
correct, which is why they made a change on that.
Yep.
Again, nice run for Dax Berry. Nice blocking up front by the big boys. Dax bounces that off left. Mustangs are trying to get the line and go quick if they can. Again, single receiver top and bottom.
yeah, and this is where this Friendswood offense gets dangerous when they can start kind of running that hurry-up tempo offense.
Fake handoff, roll out by Brister. He's going to dump that off into the flats to Jerome. Nice job by Jerome. He's going to get to 5. He's going to be taken out of bounds at the 15.
Looks
Were
like
they marking it?
About to 12.
Well, yeah, see what they – nice little dump off to Jerome there. Nice run after the catch. Brister, great rollout. Plenty of protection, plenty of time on that. Moving the sticks as fast. The ref's telling him hurry up. I can hand this one off. This might be too easy, and it is, as Hackney, number 22, on the little wide receiver handoff, goes all the way in, almost untouched, stands on his feet. Touchdown, Mustangs.
And that's more akin to what I've been waiting to see here from this Friendswood offense here tonight. Friendswood takes the ball at about the 50-yard line, and what was that, Coach? 4 plays?
Yes.
4 plays, goes 50 yards. Hackney about a almost 15-yard untouched end around right there. I mean, too easy for the Mustangs to finally put some points on the board.
And the kick is up, and it's good.
And that's I think that's Visitainer, is it?
Is he back?
Yes, I think he had number 43.
It is Vincent Tainer. He has missed a few games, and Clegg has been doing a great job. But good to have Dylan back. He's got a great leg.
Yes.
So good for him back in the game here. Now he's rested up, especially during it comes playoff time. So, again, 10:58 here in the second quarter. Your Mustangs are up now 7-0.
Mm-hmm.
And, just a quick program note. If you're out and about on a Wednesday or Thursday evening, there's going to be a junior high basketball game going on.
Oh, yeah? Who's going to be coaching?
Swing by. Well, it depends on the game. Depends on the team, right? Just swing by the junior high. The B team will play at 5. A team will play directly after that. And then halfway through the season, we switch. And A team plays at 5, and the B team plays directly after that. Wednesday nights are junior high boys, and Thursdays are junior high girls. You want to see some fun action, come on out to the junior high game. It is just going and going as fast as you can. The kids are really, really skilled at the junior high level, way better than when I was in junior high by a landslide. I mean, there's 60, 70 points scored sometimes. So come on down to the junior high. Any days here, we'll start after next week. We have 1 week, Thanksgiving, and then after that, we start it going. So come on down and check us out. The kick by the Mustangs is up, going to be taken at the 10. Oh, he bobbles it. It falls to the ground. He picks it up and rolls around. There's a bunch of people there to get him, and he is not going to go anywhere at all as he fumbled that football. The Mustangs are going to corral that up, and it's going to be 1st and 10 from they put it on the 15. Yeah,
15, yep.
Looks like they are. Nice coverage. Of course, when you bobble it, it makes it a little bit easier. Right?
Yeah, when you bobble the ball and put it on the ground, that makes it really easy for the kickoff team to get down, box you in, and make a really good tackle, like we said, on the 15-yard line right there.
It looked like Noah Clegg, number 47, actually did the kickoff duties on that. So got 2 guys who can kick.
Yep.
You never know when you're going to need them, so you might as well have extra depth there.
I was going to say that's a luxury that a lot of teams definitely don't have, is 2 fellows that can kick.
Yeah, no doubt. So we have double receivers on the near side, single receiver set up top. Little motion out by Jenkins. Now a little toss to Jenkins. He's going to try to sweep that out to the left, not get much at all. And there's some little extra activity as a couple of Kempner Cougars try to block a Mustang all the way into the bleachers.
Yeah, fellas, hey, the tackle was made all the way back at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and the whistle blew. Just letting you know.
That's the most important part right there, yeah.
Yeah. Stop on the whistle.
So statement made. Now it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, we got it. We understand. All right, 2nd and 9 for Kempner. Again, the all blackout Mustangs with the chrome helmets.
Isn't that just a good look?
It is a very nice look. I love all the blackout. Hand off to Jenkins again. Going to try to go up the middle. He's got some room. Breaking that outside. Mustangs are chasing him. He's going to get the first down. A little extra. Nice run by Jenkins. He's a quality back there. Get some blocking up front there. So, and that is going to be, the ball is bouncing because they threw it over the referee's head. 35, 30, 30, 29.
It looks like about the 28-yard line, 29-yard line, yes.
They're going to, yes, 29-yard line.
29-yard line, okay.
Mark that down. Doubles receiver, Jenkins off to the guard's left.
Kempner's picking up the pace a little bit here.
Yep. And then off to Jenkins. He is going to break that and get hit immediately in the backfield. Kreitz had him a little bit, slowed him up, and then the other Mustangs in on that. Is that Stevens, 31, and
Stevens, 31, and that's going to be, let me see, that's going to be number 7,
yes,
Ammon Van Workum in on the tackle.
Good job, Ammon. Way to get in there. .20 seconds on the play clock. Kempner there to the line. Double receivers. Again, Jenkins off to DeGar's left. Dropping back. Got pressure coming. He fires. That is,
Ooh, nearly just so.
Garrison McElwain almost with a pick, and he might have had some green grass in front of him. Garrison can scoot. So if he caught that and got some head of steam going, he might not have been caught because that dude can run. Oh, that would have been nice.
No, that would have been really nice.
That would have been really nice.
Yeah, so that was good pressure by the Mustangs to force that throw right there. And, I mean, just a half an inch shorter. And that, like you said, Coach, that might have been 6 from Van Workum.
Kempner again going to have their far side receiver man in motion. Nope, they're going to fake the toss screen. Going to go right across the middle.
Got a man underneath, yep. Ooh,
boom.
Nice hits.
Again, that was number 1 for, what do we say? Afalabi?
Afalabi. That's what I'm going with.
I'm going with it. Afalabi taken down by number 1, Austin Kane.
Yeah, and that little underneath mesh that we saw right there worked really well the first time they ran it. However, this time Mustangs diagnosed it perfectly to get the stop and make it 4th down.
4th and about 7. The Mustangs have back Charlie Moore, number 2. See if he can get a return. I'd love to see Charlie break one off for a touchdown.
Got the punt off a bit quicker this time.
The punt off. He is going to try to return this, and as he catches the 33-yard line, going to go upfield, try to break outside. Doesn't really get the room.
And there's a flag.
And there is a flag on the play.
Behind, it looks like where Moore fielded the ball at.
It does. It looks exactly where he fielded. I don't know what the
call's going to be here.
He didn't do a fair catch, did he? I didn't see him do one.
It looked like he hesitated for a moment, like he thought he called for a fair catch, and then started running.
Let's see.
Holding.
Holding, okay, on the Mustangs. Dang it.
Okay, well, that solves that. That's just interesting because
the flag was thrown way back. You're right.
Well, okay, Mr. Ref, whatever you say.
I didn't see that.
I can't argue with you from up here.
As the band is kicking it tonight.
Yes,
Full
they are.
force, man. There is a mass amount of kids in the band. They do such a great job. As look on the Jumbotron, looks like Julia Rupp, one of my former players there, is on the Jumbotron. Good to see her. She plays hard. I think she's a swimmer too and does a great job.
Oh, wow.
Got a good family. Her mom and dad, sister, they're good peeps.
Swimming, I hear that's pretty good for you.
As long as you don't drown.
Yeah, no kidding.
Trips on the near side. Rudolph's going to go back in motion as the little H-back. Going to hand this off to Bateman. Is going to try to break it outside. He doesn't get it this time. The D-line of Kempner's actually played pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, aside from that last scoring drive, this Kempner defensive line has been pretty stingy here with rushing yards in the first half.
They have done a pretty good job. Got to give those big guys up front.
Yes.
44, 42, and is that 91?
I believe that's 91.
Yeah, for Kempner, they've done a pretty good job. Second and about 11 for the Stangs. Doubles on the near side. No receiver set up top. Brisher rolling out to his right. Got a man. Nice. That is going to be right at the first down marker by Hackney. They're going to give it to him. They should, because that's where they should give it.
Yeah, that's going to be a first down. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I don't know. The spotting's been a little.
It's been a little off.
To say that. Mustangs to the line quickly. Again, Rudolph there's a kind of little sniffer back. No, I'm sorry. That's Jerome. He's going to hand it off to Bateman. He's going to try to break outside. Again, they've done a pretty good job there by the D line.
Somehow he ends up almost 10 yards behind where he gets wrapped up.
The forward progress is still going to give him about 2.5 yards-ish.
I was going to say, I'm not sure why the ref let him get. Anyways.
Get pummeled after that.
Yeah. Got to whistle a dead ref. But anyways.
We've got dual receivers, single receiver set up top. Again, Bateman off. Hand off to him by Brister. He's going to go this up the middle. Is going to drive forward about to the 45-yard line. Close to the first down. Not going to quite be there. About a yard short.
Yeah, just about a yard. Needed here to get the first. Is this the – okay, no. Are we seeing a tush push right here?
They are, a la Eagles, and they're going to get it and then some.
Yeah.
I don't think Josh Brisher needs a tush push.
I don't think so either, yeah.
6'6", big old boy. He's going to run that thing down and get the yardage that he needs for sure. As they pick all the Mustangs up there in that pile, but – excuse me there as I cough. I apologize.
It's all right, Coach.
Snap on the Britzer. Oh, there's going to be a whistle, a little false start.
Is it a false start?
Or are they going to call?
Looks like a timeout.
Oh, maybe.
Timeout. Kempner again.
Timeout?
Yeah.
Yes, timeout by Kempner.
It's 1st and 10, but I guess they saw something that they didn't like right there. So another, that leaves them with only one timeout left here with 6 minutes, 37 seconds left in the first half.
They have it marked on the scoreboard. I guess that scoreboard part is not working.
Yep.
But I think that other timeout, the 4-second one they took at the end of, well,
the first quarter.
The first quarter was. I think that was Kempner that took that. I'm not really sure
I'm pretty sure it was
about that.
Yeah, not sure what they're going over right here, but evidently something.
Again, we look at everybody chatting us up. We appreciate you guys filling the chat up for us, taking a look what we got going on there. Get y'all going through that, and if I just cannot remember, isn't that terrible? So if anybody out there chatting it up knows who they're playing at 3 o'clock next week at, then please, because I just can't.
I was sorry, I called Anderson. I'm fairly certain.
He told me when it's on Wednesday. I just forgot. Brish with snap handoff. That is going to be. Is that more in the game again? About a 3. It's going to be. And out 7.
Yeah, second about 7. Yep.
Screen that is going to be to Parker. Parker's going to make one move, make another guy. You are correct on that.
We've kind of only used for certain.
Brister, give him.
Mustangs.
You can hear us, and we're going to try to out of bounds as he tries to start to go in and talking about.
They are.
Receivers, man in motion. To the 20-yard line. Again, thank you guys for sticking with it. Yeah, 17 here left in this second quarter. I don't even know why we're talking. I didn't know why we're talking. It is messed up.
I was going to say, I'm texting people back right now. Where's Mr. Hopkins at? You know?
Who?
Mr. Hopkins? Tony?
He is watching his daughter, the volleyball team.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes a lot of sense.
Yep, they're playing somewhere. They beat Pflugerville, so his daughter's.
Okay.
Are we starting? Okay.
All right. And we're back.
And we are back. Thank you, folks, for sticking with us. Apologize for all that. We had a little Wi-Fi issues here at the good old FISD. Wi-Fi wasn't working great, so we had to click on the hotspot. Took us a minute. Apologize for that. Hope you guys are sticking with us as we've refreshed the page. Back on.
Just in time to tell you that the clock has just struck 2 minutes left here in the first half.
So now here we are with 14-0 lead here at Henry Winston Stadium. The Mustangs are up 14-0. I just said that twice, but it's score so nice, I said it twice.
Score so nice, said it twice.
Glad to have everyone with us, and again, appreciate y'all checking us out as we have got a great crowd here and a beautiful night for football. Thank you again for our producer extraordinaire, Krista, and of course, the legend himself, Alfonso. I can't say your last name.
I can't either.
You can't either. He just says Altag. Everybody calls him Altag. He's a legend. Al, his middle name is Legend, by the way. Just letting you know that. So anyway, so we're here, a nice crowd here checking it out as the Mustangs take on Kempner in a district game. But as we said earlier in the broadcast, hope you heard all that the playoffs have been solidified.
Yes. Yes. Whether we win or lose here, Kempner wins or loses here, yes, we are Austin bound next weekend, as we have been talking about.
Yes, and hopefully they've heard that. It's going to be next Saturday at 3 p.m. Austin. It's going to be Austin ISD, which is the House Park facility. Again, not really sure who we're going to be playing. Somebody knows out there. I didn't have a chance to look. I was busy with basketball all week, and my apologies. But back to live action as Kempner's going to have 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. Little trips bunch up top. Jenkins off to the right, going to be handed off to Jenkins. He's going to really get nowhere as Judson Stevens, again, number 31, comes in and makes that tackle.
Yeah, and Kempner's within striking distance of the end zone here with 1:45 left in the second quarter. Pressure coming, and he's going to be taken down. Oh, yeah, but he blows the play dead immediately right there, ref. My goodness. That's going to be a loss of about – where are they going to spot this?
I don't even know where he decided to
Oh,
spot
my gosh. That was a loss of about 13 or 14 yards right there.
Yeah, my man Joey Campbell comes in on that, number 40, and takes care of business on that play as the Mustangs are going to try to hit a timeout here to try to get the ball back. It's going to be 3rd and forever for the Cougars. Mustangs use a timeout, try to get the ball back here real quick, maybe score again going into half. If I'm not mistaken, the Cougars received the first.
I believe that's correct.
So, friends, we will get it here going out when we come back from the second.
Yeah, and you just don't have too many plays in the playbook for this type of down and distance, do you, Coach? We're looking at what about, let's see, it's 3rd and almost 25 here for the Kempner Cougars.
As the defensive Mustangs have played really, really well here. Coach Griff's got them going. Again, I just love the blackout and those metallic, chrome, silver, whatever your preference is, helmets. I wonder if they're going to keep those to a playoff game. Might be interesting to see what they do on that.
I mean, I would say you might as well at this point, huh? You got them on. You might as well. You might as well come into your first playoff game looking spiffy. You know what they say. You look good. You play good, Coach. So hopefully they keep those helmet decals on.
Did you say spiffy?
Spiffy.
No, I like it. I like it. All right, again, 3rd and a lot. Kempner's going to be here in doubles receivers on the top side. Looks like a little H-back. They are going to pitch that back to Jenkins.
Okay.
That's going to get you 5 yards, but that's not going to get all that you need back. That's just not going to work.
No, I guess their intention was just to ensure that the clock was going to run. His friends was forced to take another timeout here. I guess that's what they were shooting for right there, Coach. That's my only estimation.
I guess as Mustangs use that timeout, try to get the ball back. It's going to be 1:14 on the clock. I would assume with the way that Kempner's been kicking, they're probably going to kick right here. Try to pin back the Mustangs inside.
Yeah.
They definitely can't go for a field goal.
No, you're looking at about this is a difficult NFL kick right here. So, yeah, field goal is definitely out of the question right here.
And it's almost, I know it's 4th and a lot, but you want to go for it. But the net gain on a punt might only be about 10 to 15, maybe 20 yards.
I was going to say, yeah.
You pin it down. It just depends, right?
Right. Of course, you could pin the Mustangs on the 5-yard line right here, but is that what's going to happen? Probably not. So you're right. It's a really long down and distance to go for it on 4th down, but the returns on going for it versus punting are really not that much different right here.
The Mustangs have no one back until they're starting to point, and oh no, they're not having anybody back. The punters here.
It almost looks like they're expecting a fake.
Yep, and they're not faking it. They're just going to pooch that, let it go in the end zone, get it at the 25. Roll. Did not roll as much as the Mustangs wanted. So it is going to be kind of brought back about the 9-yard line. Is that where he's got his foot marked on this near side?
Yeah, it's going to be about the 9-yard line.
So 1:05 left here in the first half. Mustangs have the ball on the 9-yard line. Going to try to make a drive with 1 minute and 5 seconds to go here in this second quarter. And then, of course, we get the ball back here in the second half. So it'd be nice to score one, turn around, and score one again here at the beginning of the second half.
Yes.
Good chance to go out there and work on maybe I was going to say 2-minute offense, but in this case, a 1-minute offense.
Yeah.
You get the idea.
Yeah, Friendswood just has to be careful not to turn the ball over here. Like you said, we get the ball at half. We have a comfortable lead, so just don't do anything silly with the ball right here.
Brister going to roll out to his right. Nice pass out there to the flat. It's going to give to Charlie Moore, who's going to get outside and out of bounds. He's going to take the ball up to the – going to mark that at
the 22. Or no,
that at the 12.
17, my bad.
15, 16, 17. Listen to us.
Yeah, I know. Neither of us can get it right.
It's almost like I hadn't coached football before, even though I've done it for 20 years here at Friendswood. Goodness gracious. The clock, with it stopped at 58, we're going out of bounds. Brister's going to roll that out into the flats to Charlie Moore.
Play.
He needs to, same play other side. Going to break that thing outside as well.
For the first down?
That is going to be for the first down. Only took about 8 or so seconds off the play clock. Off the game clock. The play clock is 30 and counting. Plenty of time on that.
Yep, yeah.
At some point, might have to go a little further down the field than doing the flat plays every time, but we'll see what happens.
Here we go.
Got a man. He's going to let this thing fly. He's going to let it go.
What a
and it is
cannon.
going to be.
My goodness. What a
catch.
What a
by
throw.
Hackney. What a gorgeous catch and throw. Wow. Going to take that ball all the way down. They're going to mark that at the 31-yard line. I couldn't even tell the ball with the black uniform if he caught it or not.
Folks listening, that was, hang that up in the Louvre. That throw was beautiful. The catch was beautiful. What a great play to get a big chunk of yardage right there.
Nice. Brister going to roll out again, going to fire that. Oh! He had Ty Rudolph kind of threw him just a little bit over his head. They were not expecting Rudolph to sneak out there, kind of a sneaky back there from the H spot. Get out there. That was so close. That stops the clock, though, 34 seconds. Mustangs are sitting at the 31-yard line. At least it'd be nice to try a field goal, but I'd rather have 6 right here.
Of course. You'd always rather have 6, yes.
Trips to the near side. Looking at the sidelines for the play. We've got Moore off to the left of Brister.
Rudolph going to motion inside now.
He is now going to go back as the H-back. Brister going to little mesh to Charlie. He's going to step inside. Brister's got a man. He's going to fire it up top, and it's
nearly intercepted.
Maybe I was going to do the height game. Pargo's a little bigger than the guy that was guarding him. He tried to climb the ladder and pick that up, but number 3 from the Cougars did knock that ball down. You wonder if we get a little pump right here. He takes a little stop, pump, and then AJ goes.
That's
wonder.
I've been thinking that this whole time.
Yeah. Let's see what happens because it looks like it's single coverage where they do have free safety over the top. Depends on which man he picks. Brister's going to get the flats out to Moore. Charlie Moore's going to get through. He's going to break 1 tackle, break 2. He's going to be at the
about the 12-yard
line. Nice play. The Mustangs are going to have to hurry up, quit pointing that. It's first down. Let's go. 20 seconds.
Yeah, no time to waste here.
Yeah. There's a flag on the play.
Oh, goodness. Way back there. Somebody's got their helmet off.
Has his helmet off.
Wow, that's way on the backside. No, that's 71.
Is that Willie Jones, 71?
Yeah, that's going to be.
Who is 71?
That's going to be Lynn Cooper, it says. That's the name that we've got on the roster.
It is for the Mustangs.
Or Cooper Lynn, I'm sorry. Lynn Cooper.
We all make mistakes. It's okay. Cooper Lynn did have his helmet off. See what's going on there.
That happens so far away from the rest of the play.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a good almost 40 yards of field in between where the flag is and where the ball went. So I'm really curious to see what the penalty could even be on. There wasn't even any blocking going on over there as the play was going to the other side. We can't hear a call.
Is it unsportsmanlike on Kempner?
I think it might be because the fact that his helmet was off.
And they're walking that
They're walking
thing
it
forward.
down.
They sure are.
So we'll get the ball now on about the.
It's going to be the 16-yard line?
It looks like we should have advanced a little further, but okay.
Not sure what's going on there. They didn't
Well,
really have – I could not hear the officials call.
What a conundrum right there.
So now we have dual receivers to the near side. Looks like it is going to be single coverage here for the Mustangs on this side. If Brister can roll out and find one, he does. He rolls out to Charlie Moore. He is going to get down to the 9, the 5, the 4, the 3, the
give him
2,
6.
the 1. Touchdown, Mustangs. As Charlie Moore goes in the end zone, does a backflip.
Oh, I love to see it. And, Coach, that little flats play, that is the third time just this drive that the Mustangs have used that to their advantage, as it seems like Kempner wants to man up on every play. The problem is they don't send a man down to cover the running back, and he's wide open in the flats.
Yeah, you got to cover the flats at the junior high level for sure. We talk about that all the time because that's usually where the pitch is going to go or the pass because they just don't have the time really to throw or the arm to throw it 34 yards down the field. But Kempner has not covered that flats, as you said, at all in this second quarter. So that is going to be a nice drive by the Mustangs. The kick is up, and it is good as the Mustangs are going to take a 21-0 lead with 12 seconds to go here in this second quarter. First half. Nice job by the Mustangs. Great job. The little stall in the first quarter kind of went back and forth, 0-0, but they've done a great job since they've kind of taken the lid off, so to speak, with that first touchdown.
Yeah, the second quarter is much closer to what you and I were kind of expecting coming into this game, right, Coach?
Yeah, absolutely. That's kind of what I was looking forward to get some fireworks.
Yes.
As we're enjoying our Friday night here. Last Friday night, again, the playoff game next week is going to be on a Saturday, so the last Friday night of this season for us, unless we win on Saturday, and you never know what can happen. There's been times when Kirk and I would do it, we'd go 2 or 3 rounds in the playoffs and actually get to go on a Saturday and call the game in NRG Stadium, which is a cool thing to go up there and get to call a high school game in a pro stadium. It's a nice thing. It's fun.
Yeah, but I got to imagine that you're pretty high up in the stadium.
You are. I got to bring my binoculars.
Yes, for sure.
But it is pretty fun. It's a nice little resume pattern to put on my resume.
Yeah,
it's kind of nice.
Certainly.
I enjoy that. All right, 12 seconds here on the clock. Mustangs are going to kick this off. They're going to boot that all the way back. That is a boot. They're going to fair catch that, let it go over the head.
No need, sir.
Rolled in the end zone, yeah. Going to be at the 25-yard line for Kempner. You know, they're going to just take a knee and move in. They're going to try some play.
I sure hope they just take a knee right here. It would be pretty foolish to try anything else. But let's see, because as you look over here to our right, I mean, the band, the Wranglerettes, everybody is just inching up onto the field to get this patriotic halftime show underway. So, like you said, hopefully Kempner just takes a knee to run out these last 12 seconds of the second quarter.
And if you haven't seen a patriotic halftime, it's a sight to be seen. We had one year we were here, and they had a paratrooper come in and actually parachute into the stadium. That was a lot of fun to see that. And the Kempner does take the knee. That is going to let the clock run out 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 as the half ends. Everybody's going into the locker room. So that's going to be your Mustangs with a halftime lead, 21 over the Fort Bend Kempner Cougars, 0. Thank you guys for checking us out. We'll be back at halftime to finish this thing off. We'll talk to you soon.
its legacy. To start our celebration this evening, proudly presenting Patriotic Spectacular, please welcome the pride and joy of Friendswood High School, the national champion Wranglerettes. Together in the face of natural disasters, public safety threats, and resulting adversity. If you are a first responder, law enforcement, firefighter, EMS, public safety, emergency response, or related personnel, please stand so that we may recognize and thank you. This Is My Country was written in 1940 by Don Ray and Al Jacobs. It has been popularized by the Mormon Tabernacle Choir, Patti LaBelle, and Tennessee Ernie Ford, and is played nightly during the finale of the Disney World and Disneyland Fireworks Spectacular. The song is notable for honoring Americans by birth and Americans by choice. What difference if I hail from north or south, or from the east or west? My heart is filled with love for all of these, for this is my country.
And afternoon or evening, folks, I should say. 56 seconds on the clock ticking down here of halftime. But Patriarch at halftime, it's been a great thing to watch and to see. So, Jacob, I'm sure you have some stats from Coach McKeel for the first half. Let's hear them.
Yeah, so looking at the first half, starting with Kempner, 4 total first downs with a third down efficiency of 1 for 8. That is 13%. 1 for 2 on fourth down. That's going to be about a 50%. Yeah, that is 50%. 18 carries for 17 yards, meaning they have a .9 yard average per carry. They are 8 for 13 on passing for 45 yards for a meager 5.6 yards per completion. 62% completion rating there for a total of just 62 offensive yards for Kempner in the first half. Looking at Friendswood, 13 total first downs with a 4 for 7, 57% on third down, 0 for 1 on fourth down, 17 carries, 72 yards for a 4.2 yard average, 10 of 17 passing for 176 yards, 17.6 yards per completion, 59% overall, for 248 total yards for your Mustangs in the first half. No sacks by either team. No penalties on the Mustangs, and just 1 penalty for 3 yards. I think that's that holding that that Kempner had early in the game. And just looking at possessions, Kempner actually has more possessions than Friendswood, with 7 possessions compared to Friendswood's 6.
Interesting, and thank you for the stats there from Coach McKeel, and reading them off, Jacob, as the Mustangs come back through the inflatable tunnel back on the field again in their all black out with the metallic overlays on the helmets.
Yep.
Looks pretty good here. Again, your Mustangs are up 21-0 over Fort Bend Kempner. Hope you guys are still checking us out, and thank you all for doing so and making it to the halftime. If you were here, what a gorgeous show today, and this evening, I should say, for all the patriotic halftime. Great way to honor all those who have done way more for our country there, serving military. My uncle and grandfather both served, so it's great to honor those men and women that are in the many armed services and forces for our country. And found out that the band is actually going to leave at halftime. They're going to San Antonio,
Yep.
so they've got one of those many weeks they come back. They won't come back to school, I think, till either Tuesday night or even Wednesday.
Wow.
To come back to school with the busyness. Then, we always talk about how hard those kids work. Really, no matter what you do at the high school, whether you're in theater, choir, if you're in MCS, like the kids are helping us each and every week, Wranglerettes, football, basketball, baseball, whatever sport it is, these kids put in a lot of hours to be involved in many things. So you got to give them credit, their parents credit, all the time and effort to get a good experience here at Friendswood ISD. So I know my son and daughter were involved in lots of things when they were here. So it's just a lot of hours put in, but long run, it makes them well-rounded people, and it's worth it.
Yep, absolutely. Couldn't agree more.
Yeah, well. I'm glad I made a point for a change. And hopefully I didn't mess up too many names. I'm doing the best I can.
No, you're doing a great job, Coach.
Last week was an anomaly, if you want to call it that. You like that word?
Anomaly. That's exactly what it was, Coach. It was a one-off. Doing a whole lot better here. We're all good.
Yes, and my father-in-law gave me a really good word earlier in the week. You have to remind me to tell you what it is.
Okay.
I'm about to hit the live action here, but I get a good word from my wonderful father-in-law.
I won't forget.
Kickoff by Kempner, again, received by the Mustangs. Going to be taken back to the 15. He's going to take that, get up to the 20, to 25, to 30. Got to see him up the middle. He's going to break that down. He breaks through 2 or 3 tackles and gets all the way up to the 45-yard line. Great return by the Mustangs, number 14, Jerami. Nice job there as he takes that one all the way back. Good starting position here for the Mustangs. They're going to have the offense roll back on the field. May get to see some JV or younger kids playing tonight if the score gets out of hand, but may not. It depends on what they think it is. Give these kids some experience and some snaps. It's just a little different playing on Thursday night in front of your mom and dad than playing on Friday night in front of all these other people. It's a different experience.
Yeah, you're playing the same game. You're playing football, exact same everything, but you just, like you said, Coach, it's totally different at the same time. You just can't simulate the feel and the flow and everything that comes with it on a Friday night game versus Thursday night, Wednesday night, anything like that.
No doubt. Bristol going to throw that to the flats to Jerami. Nice little play we scored on earlier. He's going to break a couple tackles and get all the way down to the 40-yard line. They've kind of really enjoyed that little flats area, haven't they, tonight?
Yeah, they sure have. And, Kempner's left it vacated, so might as well just keep attacking it throughout the course of the night. And that's exactly what the Mustangs did right there for pickup of about 20 yards to start off their first offensive possession here of the second half.
Going to hand off to Daxbury. He's going to also go through the line. Dax has played a lot tonight, done a nice job. He's going to get at least 10 yards, going to get to the first down. He signaled it, but the officials have not yet. And
it looks
now
like
they
he's,
are.
I was going to say, it looks like he's right on the yard gain there.
Nice run by 23. Going to have a man in motion. A.J. Parker going to fake to him. We're going to give it to Daxbury again. He's going to go up the middle, get forward progress, probably get 2 or 3 yards on that.
You looking up your word there, Coach?
I'm making sure I don't say it wrong.
Fastidious?
Yes, the Mustangs intended pass from Brister into Jerome 14 kind of glanced off his hands and went out of bounds. Yes, my father-in-law was saying something. It means very attentive
to detail
and concerned about it. And he said, yeah, he's very fastidious. And I said, what the heck does fastidious mean? And he explained it to me. That's my new word.
Yeah, you need a synonym for that?
Yes, sir.
Pedantic.
Oh, wordsmithing 101. Nice.
What can I say?
That is, well, you say nothing at all because you already outdone my words. I tell you that right now. I taught you math, not language arts. Brister got to set up the screen. That is going to be 2 Daxbury. He's got blockers in front. He's got some men to get through, and he's going to go forward. Nice play, nice run by Daxbury. Great little throw there by Josh Brister.
Yeah.
He's going to get the first down, and that's going to take the Mustangs in a very quick fashion, barely a minute off the clock here, all the way down to the 16, 17-yard line.
Yeah, and Mustangs just continuing to find success in the flats.
They're going to hand it off to Daxbury. He's going to break one tackle, going to get tackled by another guy. It's good to see Dax getting some minutes here, getting some snaps, just in case Charlie Moore needs a break.
Yep.
Or Trip Bateman. You never can tell, and hopefully neither of those guys get hurt. But it's good to see Daxner. He's a good, hard-working young man. Proud of him to get in here and get some snaps. So good for him.
Absolutely.
Again, doubles receivers to the near side. Single receiver set up top. Barry off to Brister's right now. He moves him over to his left. Snap to Brister's going to fake the handoff.
Got a man open in the back of the end zone.
Brister's going to have to roll out.
Ooh, didn't see him.
He didn't see him. Does a good job. Brister's going to take it himself. He's going to get up and out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. He might have had a man, like you said, on the top. Just didn't see him.
Yeah, it looked like the man covering Jensen Hagney didn't back up enough, so he had a bit of space in the back of the end zone, but a little bit of pressure in Brister's face forced him to kind of look down to avoid the sack right there.
Yeah, and he was going to his left, and Hagney was up on his right, so it's kind of hard to see that all the way across. Trips at the top. Near receiver single set is Parker, number 3. Barry's off to Brister's right. Barry goes in the flats.
There's the flats
swing
again.
Pass into the flats. Barry's going to get through, get outside. He's at the 10, the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, Mustangs.
I mean, we sound like a broken record, but just snuck right out in the flats right there for the easy touchdown. Yet again, Kempner just kind of electing not to cover the flats for whatever reason, and smartly, Coach Johnson and this offense choosing to continue attacking it.
Yeah, I'm not really sure, Jacob, like I said, why they're not covering the flats. That's the area that's over to the right or to the left.
Right.
Behind the line of scrimmage, over there to the side. They're not covering that at all.
Not
the
at all.
Mustangs have really done great. And you know what? OC, Coach Johnson, if they're going to give it to us, we're going to take it.
Might as well. Right, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm sure the OC and Coach Johnson see that. And if they're going to give you that area, take it, and we'll score. Give it to the skill guys out there. Let them make some moves, as Daxbury just did right there. Nice little burst of speed. Nice cut. Take it. I'll take it.
Right. I mean, the flat going into the flats, that's kind of like the layup of football, right, Coach? I mean, it's your highest percentage. It's a short throw. So if you're going to give us the easiest part of the field, we're just going to take it. We're going to go down and score a touchdown just like that.
So with 9:56 on the clock, that is going to make your Mustangs extend that lead 28-0 over the Cougars. And someone asked if the junior high band is playing at the game tonight, and they are.
They are.
The junior high band is playing at the game with the high school band leaving here to get to San Antonio. The junior high band is going to take over. We're happy those guys. They work really hard as well. So the kick is going to be up for the Mustangs. Going to bounce at the 20-yard line, picked up by Kempner. He's got a lane. He's breaking it out to the 40. He's going outside. He breaks one tackle, gets two.
And there's a late flag.
A late flag thrown in there.
Let's see what that was. And it was a good return.
Yes, sir. That is Afalabi, number 1, with a nice return, about a 23-yard return, if it stands.
Yes. Let's see what the call is, ref.
He's almost standing on his flag.
Yeah, yeah.
Hold or block in the back. So what I'm thinking,
Yeah.
right? From that vantage point.
It looked like he did his hand like a block in the back. Let's see.
Well, the head official is not even coming up to
I was
the middle
going to
of the field.
say.
What is he?
Yeah.
They're going to call holding against the Cougars.
Okay.
I didn't see him signal that, but that's what they said on the PA.
Me neither, but we will take it.
But yes, ma'am. To answer your question, she got in on the chat, Miss Maya. Yes, ma'am. The junior high band is here, kind of taking over for the high school band. The junior high band, they do a great job. Our directors there at the junior high do a great job of working with these kids. It's amazing how talented they are and all the many, many instruments that they can play. So it's a lot of fun having those guys here and girls here at the game. Going to hand this off to Jenkins. Snap back. He's going to try to get outside. Gets 1, 2.
He'll get about 5 or 6 yards.
5 or 6 yards on those. He breaks to a couple tackles there. You can hear the junior high band right now.
Yep. Yep, my other cousin, Daniel, in the junior high band. Shout out to him. I don't think my aunt's listening, but just in case she is.
Shout out. Double receivers on the near side. Single receiver set up top. Barking it out, handing off to Jenkins. He's going to break to his left. He's going to do a
nice spin move.
He is, but there's Molina there.
I was going to say.
And Judson. Molina just kind of rode him down, didn't he?
Yeah, it was a nice spin move until I realized, wait a minute, he spun directly into the arms of Jacob Molina. That's not where you want to be as the ball carrier. However, he does, it appear, to pick up the first down in spite of the good play by Molina.
He does. Yeah, Molina's been all over the place. We mentioned him several times this season, how he is the interior lineman, yet he goes and makes the tackle 20 yards down the field. Going to have a little bunch set trips, no receivers to the near side for DeGars. He calls it out. Jenkins off to his right. Going to hand it off to Jenkins. He's trying to get outside, and he does not get much. He's probably going to lose a yard on that as Judson Stevens, 31, who's had a really good game tonight.
Yes, he has.
And Kreitz, number 18, is in on that as well. If I'm not mistaken, still going to Tulane there. Got a little him and Beebe, little dual friends with action there. Going to get some scholarships. Good for them. Anytime a kid goes to school for free, I'm in.
I was going to say, yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
Proud of them. They work hard and they've earned it. That's good stuff. Kempner's going to have a triple bunch set here to the near side. Single receiver set up top. Griff calling out what he wants the coverage to be. Going to go inside slant, and that is going to be caught. Nice play. The ball is dropped.
He fumbled it. It looks like Kempner recovered, but, I mean, nice punch. I'm not sure who punched the ball. I don't even know if the ball was punched out right there or if he just dropped it.
Yeah. They ran a little slant. He fumbled it, but he was jumped on by Kempner. They're going to try to go quick here. Maybe too little too late, but they're doing so. Going to hand this off to Jenkins again. He's going to bounce this out to his left. Nowhere to go at all, as, again, there's tons of Mustangs there. Kreitz and Joey Campbell, number 40, in on that again.
Are they thinking about going for it here, it looks like?
I mean, what do you got to lose?
Yeah.
It's 28-0.
28-0,
You're not going to playoffs, so why not?
Why not? You're exactly right. When you put it like that, yeah, you might as well go for it here.
Why not?
And it's a good thing for the Mustangs that the ball was fumbled on that slant, because he would have picked up a first down on that slant. Instead, just kind of dropping the ball almost for no reason, it looked like. So instead of a first down, we're looking at about 4th and 4 here for the Cougars.
Got a man in motion, going to fake that man in motion, set the screen up there to Jenkins. He is going to actually get the first down and get more on top of that, as that screen works out great for them, as they're going to run that ball all the way down to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, and some good wide receiver blocking right there by Kempner allowed them to pick up that first down on the little quick screen. They're starting to attack the flats as well here.
Again, that little triple bunch they have here on the near side, single receiver up top. Off of lobby number 1. DeGar's got Jenkins off to his right. He is going to hand that off, and Jenkins is going to bounce off one tackler and get up to the 41-yard line, gain about 2 yards. Going to make it 2nd and about 8.
2nd and 8, and the Cougars are just shaving time off the clock right now.
I'm okay with that.
No complaints from me.
The guard dropping back for a pass.
He's got a man looking deep.
He's got a man, and that is going to be caught.
Wow, caught for the touchdown. Wow, I mean, wow, that was a great throw and catch right there by Kempner. Can you get a number on the?
That is number 1.
That is number 1.
Yes, sir.
Afalabi. I mean, Great throw and catch right there. I got to give credit where it's due, Coach.
Yeah, he had a little double coverage on that, too. The safety is a little late getting over.
Yep.
Nice catch by him. They're going to go for the extra point, or they're going to go for 2. Again, why does it matter?
Oh, at this point, yeah, it really doesn't matter.
There is
Looks like they're going to kick the extra point.
okay, I was going to say the holder must be, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Must be off a lobby because he is walking back there and
Wow.
taking his sweet time. I didn't see a holder.
Wow. Man of many talents. And the kick is up. Oh,
And
it's not up.
It is blocked.
And
that's
with some
taken
serious
by-
green.
Is that Garrison McElwain, 34? It sure is. He's going to get down the field, going to bust over 2 or 3 people. Still running, still
Ooh.
bumbling, still stumbling as he gets all the way down to the 47-yard line. I think that is 34 on that.
That
And
was.
That was Garrison McElwain. Man, I wish I could have seen him get in the open because
Yeah,
he can scoot.
He sure can.
And that would have been great to see him run all the way down there. Great job, Garrison McElwain, on the great block by the Mustangs. That's going to be all the way down 5:58 here in the second in the second half.
Yes.
Yeah, don't come on now. And
Don't start again, Coach.
don't start again. As the score is going to be Mustangs 28 and the Cougars 6 after that block failed attempt on the extra point.
Yeah, and Coach, one thing I've always thought about, I've always wished that, when you block a extra point like that and you return it and you don't score the 2 points, I've always wished that return counted for something, because McElwain got about halfway down the field, got tackled, ultimately for naught. I don't know how they would do it, but I've always wished that somehow that would affect.
Maybe he gets the ball where he's tackled.
That's what, yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. See, they did return. I don't know. I'm sure there's some reasoning behind all that and
Yeah.
why they do it certain ways, but
And looks like they're trying some trickery here on the kickoff.
yeah, they're doing a little.
Friendswood's not fooled.
Yeah, the friends were looking at him like they're crazy.
All right, points for
They're gonna kick this
creativity.
thing- kick this thing off. They're going to onside that
Onside
bad boy,
it,
and it
and
is going to get a good bounce. Oh, my goodness, it's off the Friendswood player. Taken up.
Oh,
and now it is
my
gonna be picked
goodness.
up
Oh,
and run
my
all the way back.
goodness.
That is going by Daxbury to the 10, the 5, the 4.
Give
Did
it
he
to
get
him.
all the way in?
Give it
He
to him.
did give him 6.
Wow, what a turn of events right there. I mean, that is absolute worst case scenario on an onside kick. Oh, my goodness, Coach, I can't believe what we just saw.
That is crazy as Daxbury goes all the way down the field to score. Again, his second touchdown of the game. Unconventional, like you just
Very
said.
much so.
On an onside kick that bounced up. A Friendswood player touched it. Kempner tried to grab it.
Yes.
Daxbury was on the outside, was able to scoot down there using his speed. He got tackled barely at the 1 or 2, but still able to get in.
Yes.
Might be one of the craziest. It has to be the craziest
Yes.
touchdown all season.
I have
Would
to
you
agree
say?
with you. Yes, absolutely, Coach.
Mustang goes for the conventional regular extra point, and that is not blocked at all as Vincent Tainer kicks that bad boy through. That is going to take the score immediately, quickly, fastly.
Fastly,
Is that a word?
Swiftly?
Swiftly. Give me something else, wordsmith.
expeditiously.
Hastily. 35-6. Your Mustangs over the Kempner Cougars. So nice job by the special teams there. Any special teams coach
Yes.
loves when things like that happen. We didn't have any returns for touchdowns much this year at the junior high level, but we did have a couple pick sixes.
Yes.
And it was fun to see as a defensive guy for your defensive guys to get up and get a pick six. We had 2 this year, which was a lot of fun to see that. But any special teams coach is fired up when they get some type of return like that. And it ended up being a touchdown on a kind of a tomfoolery play there by Kempner. So great job by the Mustangs. So now we're going to kick this thing off here, 5:40 here in the third quarter. So I'm sure Coach McKeel has to put that into stats,
Yes.
all that stuff to click that correctly. I'm not sure how he would score all that on his computer, but score 1 for Daxbury.
That's right.
The junior high band is kicking it up, livening it up
Yes,
here.
they are. And the boot is away.
It's going to be taken at the 10-yard line by Ofalabi. He's going to try to break that outside and get to the 20, the 30. Going to cut it back inside. Going to get hit and wrangled down at the 33-yard line. Still a decent crowd tonight. A lot of parents left because
Yep.
the band left. They got to get home. They got to get those kids ready to go as they're on their trip to San Antonio, which is a long drive. I talked to one of the dads, Mr. Edwards. He said they don't even the buses are sitting at the school. They get on
They're
the bus.
just ready to go?
They just they're taking off. He's going to go home and grab some stuff, and then he's going to take off, and they don't come back. I
Man.
think he said till Tuesday night, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow, just what a job by these band kids.
Jeez, they work there.
They work their tails off.
Yeah, they do. They do. We've said it many times before.
Yep.
All these kids and all the involvement it takes to make a successful school is not just academics. It's many things,
Right.
you know, that we go into. And, of course, I was a math teacher for 17 years. I love the academics part of it too. But
Yep.
getting the kids involved in other areas just really broadens who they are.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of fun. Okay,
What is the
there's a
flag?
flag. Is there 12 guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I
6,
think
7,
there's
8,
12 men
9,
on the
10,
field.
11, 12. There are 12 men on the
Yeah,
field. You
go ahead and
cannot-
scoot off, number 23.
You cannot break a huddle with 12 guys. That is against the rules, and it is frowned upon.
Yep. Yes, to a high degree.
Yes. Cannot do that.
Okay, are we taking a timeout now? That's what it looks like.
And- Oh, hang on. Oh, they decided to take a timeout instead of taking the penalty.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah,
the next time I get a speeding ticket, I'm going to ask him if I can take a timeout instead of getting the ticket. Can I do that?
I think you can.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
Of course, I haven't had a ticket, knock on wood, in a long time.
I was gonna say me too. Hopefully
long time. So, you know, anyway.
hopefully we keep it that way.
Let's keep it that way, yeah. I did get pulled over about middle of the summer, and I was in my wife's car, and I wasn't paying attention, and I just was going like 40 and a 30.
I mean,
He was nice. He was cool.
That's-
Friends with place. Always nice. Always
Yeah.
cool. So no problem there.
100%.
Yeah, it's good stuff. 5:32 on the clock in this third quarter. 35-6 Mustangs all over the Kempner Cougars. Mustang black shirt defense is back on the field. Pretty much the usual suspects. I'm trying to find someone new. They haven't really started subbing yet. I don't blame them. It's
I was gonna say
still early in the middle of the third quarter. Krista's got us online. Thank you, Krista, for kicking it for us here as back to live action. 1st and 10 for the Cougars. Double receiver sets on either side. DeGar is going to go out back to the flats to Afalabi. He is only going to get 1 or 2 yards. Good athlete, good-looking kid. He's
for sure.
Definitely got some skill on him, you know, and they try to use him as much as they can. Probably one of their best athletes and does a nice job.
yeah, they've got him holding extra points, returning kickoffs. He was the recipient of that about 50-yard touchdown right there.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
kind of all over the place here.
No doubt. Doubles on the far side, single receiver set. Going to have a receiver go. No, it's going to be Jenkins.
Ooh, blown up in the backfield. My goodness.
Garrison McElwain
Just
says, not today, sir.
Put the hammer down on that. He was not fooled for a minute. Just came
No.
screaming into the backfield for a big hit right there and a loss of about 2.5 yards. Good hit, young fella.
He was on that like a rat on a Cheeto.
Oh, I was waiting for that.
Where's Kirklow when I need him?
Seriously.
My goodness, Garrison McElwain. Molina comes back in the game, number 97, going to get that middle jammed up there. He'll be a tough replacement next year as he graduates and
No
moves on.
kidding.
Molina's in pursuit again as DeGar goes out. He's going to throw that out of bounds. It is intercepted by the Mustangs. They're going to break that outside. It is number 0. He's going to get down to the 20,
And
the 10,
he's
the
got 1
5,
man to
the
beat.
4, the 3, the 2. Did he get in?
Touchdown.
Touchdown,
No, wait, no.
Mustangs.
The ref's not signaling touchdown. No, ref. He was in the end zone. Don't call him out right there, please. Oh, it looked like he signaled him down on the 1. Please don't.
Maybe they did. That is
Oh,
terrible.
no.
That is Grant Martin, number 0, with the pick. And there's a flag in the middle of the play sitting on the 29-yard line.
Wow, I didn't even see that.
It may have been backing up. The touchdown might have been a moot point anyway. It might have backed it up. Maybe a block in the back.
Yeah.
Something by the Mustangs. We'll see what happens on there. But great pick by Grant Martin. DeGar got out there, rolled out to his left.
Yes.
Kind of through that no man's land. Grant Martin climbed the ladder, picked that off on the far side, ran all the way across the field towards the Mustang sideline, jaunted on down, and got to the 1. They didn't give him the touchdown, but a great return by Martin. But unfortunately, it is going to be backed up.
And also talking about on that play, Coach, we had just said his name, and then it was Molina who broke through the line and provided the pressure and caused that interception right there.
Yeah, he did. He did a great job of putting the pressure on the quarterback. Man, I wanted Grant Martin to score that one
I
so bad.
really did too.
He's had a good year for the Mustangs.
He
I'm
really
happy
has.
for Grant. He's played really, really well. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. 4:16 on the clock. Your Mustangs offense coming back on the field. And, again, the usual suspects. I don't blame him. You got a playoff game coming up. You got to be sharp. You got to be crisp. You got to keep everybody in motion. You can't just throw in the towel. So going to give it to Brister. Going to back off. He's got a pressure coming. He steps up. He is going to get hit as the ball gets flopped up.
Oh, is that going to be a fumble? Yep.
Probably is a fumble, and the ball
that
goes over, and it's going to keep going, rumbling down to about the 40, 35-yard line.
Friendswood recovers, yes.
And
I believe
the referees are waving their hands, and it does look like that Friendswood has recovered.
Are they saying that it's not a fumble now?
I don't know. Now
they moved the sticks. Yeah, they moved the sticks.
64 on that. Was that Rowdy Stouffer's new number for this game?
I think that it. Well, let's see. No, that's Ooh, we don't have a 64.
Maybe I saw that wrong. I thought that's who it was who got the fumble recovery. I apologize for not seeing that. Little high snap. Brister gets it, corrals it, brings it down into Charlie Moore, who's going to muscle his way through. Man, Charlie did a good job right there.
Yeah, he really did.
Muscling through there, getting extra yards with 2 guys on him. It's going to be
third and about 5.
Yeah, third and about 5 on that.
Friendswood kind of picking the tempo up just a little bit here.
Yeah, 28 on the play clock, plenty of time. More off to the right, to the left up Brister. Dual receivers here on the near side. Looks like they're in single coverage here on this side too. No extra
single
help.
coverage, cover 2.
Hand off. Brister's going to get that little screen out to Moore. He's going to break out the middle, go up the side. He's going to get tackled and hit. Still driving his feet though. And they blew the whistle finally.
He's still moving though.
Charlie is chunking his feet together. He's going to get all the way down to the 16-yard line, excuse me.
And just another successful screen by the Mustangs, just uncovered right there at the line of scrimmage. It really doesn't get any easier than that, Coach.
Take what they give you, absolutely. Brister, who's had a really nice game as well, kind of getting out of some pressure here. He's going to hand this ball off to Moore. He's going to cut this thing back, put his head down, and get 2 or 3, 4 more yards. Brister, I've been really impressed with him tonight. His ability to avoid the rush, step up into the pocket when he needs to, and make a play. He's done a really nice job.
Yeah, no, that shows really great composure on Brister's part to not panic, step up in the pocket, and make good throws even with pressure in his face.
Mustang's low, low snap. Brister picks up, no problem. He's got a guy in the flat speed. He's going to throw that over.
Ooh, incomplete.
Oh, hang on. Did they?
What's going on here?
Were they calling that play? That looked like some of the guys slowed down because he had Jerome. Jerome kind of stopped.
That's what I'm wondering here. Do we have some kind of miscommunication?
With the crowd mic, I can't tell. I hear the band. I couldn't tell if they might have heard the whistle. But Jerome looked like he went out there and stopped, and Charlie Moore kind of kept on going. But Brister kept the ball going. A little low snap. Hopefully get those up there. It's going to be third and about 6.
Got him.
Brister snap should be a free play. Going to throw that straight up.
Nowhere else to go with it.
Ooh,
what a snag.
What a great catch.
Ooh, wow.
Hackney, number 22. He had the defender actually draped on him. Kind of pushed him that way. Great throw. Good awareness by Brister.
Yes.
Know it's going to be a free play and go for the touchdown. Hackney, number 22, catches that thing. Give him 6.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, just way to go up there and get the ball. That was a big boy grab by Hackney. What is that, his second touchdown of the game, Coach, or is that his first?
That is his second touchdown.
Second touchdown of the game. I think it is. I'm fairly certain.
We've had so many, I can't remember.
I was going to say, had so many touchdowns, kind of hard to keep up with. I say that's a good problem to have. Oh, and no good on the extra point. Hit the upright. Wow.
Yeah, that was a doink on that one.
Yeah, it sure was.
But
well,
nonetheless, that is going to be 2:28 here in the third quarter with your Mustangs up 41-6.
Yep.
Coach Butler chimes in, says it should be from now on. Charlie, don't call me Miller Moore. Did I say Moore again or Miller again?
I don't think you did.
I don't think so. Coach, keep me accountable on that.
Keep him honest.
My apologies on that, sir, if I did. Charlie knows I love him. I was off last week. I was tired. That's all I can say. That's all I can say.
It's all right. It happens to the best of them, Coach.
For sure, for sure. Look at I never called Jolie Mikey. How about that, Coach?
Yeah, there's that at least.
Tuggy. I never called Jolie Tuggy. How about that? Is that fair enough? But I do have a daughter, a sister of someone I coach in practice. I've called her the wrong name, so I just went by last names. I'm so apologetic. I'm like, I'm sorry because they look so much alike, and I've had the kids, and I'm really sorry.
I'm sure they forgive you, Coach.
Doing the best I can. All right, here we go. Back to live action. Mustangs with the kickoff. Got 2 Kempner receivers back standing at their 15-yard line. Clegg is going to boot this one up. It is going to be, they're going to get it from Alpha. While they get away from it, it's going to be taken by number 18. He kind of bobbles it and then takes it. Going to try to get some room, and boom, hit again. Nice. Is that Tuggy Butler again?
That was Tuggy Butler.
No, that was
17.
That's 17. I'm sorry, I saw
I saw the 7, and I got excited.
Yeah, me too. That is Brody Watkins, number 17 there. I thought that was going to be Tuggy, but nice play there by Watkins.
And I'm looking, really still no. I think that's smart, though, Coach. You want to keep your players in. You want to keep them juiced. It's kind of like in the NFL when they have the bye week at the end of the season. It seems like teams kind of can get taken out. I don't know what's the word with resting their starters.
Yes.
So it looks like Friendswood's kind of trying to keep that momentum by keeping the starters in here with 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
And, I hate to even say it, but you don't want to risk injury. And I
Right.
understand there's so many factors going into it, but you want to keep the kids kind of in sync and all that stuff. So we'll see how this plays out. Going to hand it off to Jenkins. He's going to get that outside and break a couple tackles, getting all the way down to the 31-yard line. You know, when you're winning, it's if you don't make a good decision, then everybody wants to lay you open. They're
Yes.
laying. Oh my goodness, what is the coach of the Commanders?
Oh, Dan Quinn.
Yeah, Dan Quinn, because the quarterback got hurt, and they're
Yes.
down 30-something points, no way to come back. They're dogging him out for keeping him in. So, you know, it's
It's one of those things, you know, darned if you do, darned if you don't, I
yeah.
think.
If he doesn't get hurt, nobody says a word.
Right, exactly.
Jaden Daniels, that's who it was.
Yes.
That was hope he gets a good recovery. That's pretty
Yes.
nasty elbow injury there. Trips bunch to the near side, going to hand this off to Jenkins. He is going to try to get outside, and he gets absolutely nowhere on that. I'm sorry, that is not Jenkins. My apologies. That is 23 for Kempner. Trying to find his name. It's Gabriel Martins. Mustang defense did a good job on that, keeping everybody in front of a minute and 10 seconds here in the third quarter, counting down. Friendswood handily in the lead. I hope
Yep.
that they run the ball several times and try to get some of this
me too.
clock taken down, but we'll have to see what happens as Kempner comes out again. We have a kind of a double set here on the near side, kind of a bunch, kind of a funky bunch there on the far right side. Going to hand that off again. That is going to be Jenkins back in the game. Going to hang that one off to get 3. Going to be third down and about 2.
You said funky bunch, like
well, but
Marky Mark?
yeah. Good vibration. No, just kind of they had 3 guys bunched together really close to the line of scrimmage. It was kind of a weird little formation. I don't know. What am I tell you? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, I do have some trivia for you.
Lay it on me.
What song, Krista, don't you say this? What song hit number 1 35 years ago today for the first time to be a first time this ever happened?
You're telling, hold on now. What song
What
hit
song
number
hit
one,
number 1
35 years ago
today? And when it happened, it meant something. Oh my goodness, the punt! I thought they called a timeout. They did not.
They did
Kipper
not. It
came
got
out and
blocked.
punted, and it got partially blocked, and it really kind of did a little duck hook, and that is going to roll out at the. They're going to mark it at the 48-yard line. I thought they called a timeout.
I thought they did too. And
The
let me just
referee
say,
went like that. I don't know.
that's the best. That's the most successful blocked punt I think I've ever seen for the punting team. The punt got blocked, and it still went almost 30 yards.
Yeah, it's still almost 30 yards.
Now, hold on. Okay, now tell me the answer. I'm not sure I quite understand the.
So 35 years ago today, Ice Ice Baby
Oh.
hit number 1.
Wow.
And it's the first time that a rap single was number 1 on the pop charts.
I did not know that.
I didn't know that either, but, you know, ding, 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 da, da, ding, ding. So
Wow.
there you go, all you 80s and early 90s fans with little Ice Ice Baby. If you don't play that at a wedding, it's not a real wedding.
That's what I've heard.
It's not a party until Ice Ice Baby comes out. That's all
That's-
I'm saying. I'll break out the running man as long as my knee's in shape. I'll break it out. I'll do that running man like nobody's
I was
business.
going to say, just don't hurt yourself, Coach.
Just don't hurt. Yeah, I don't want to blow another ACL, but I'll break
No.
out the running man. The Cabbage Patch, I'll break that out too.
Oh, I've heard of it. My mom's told me about the Cabbage Patch.
Listen, I used to cut a rug back in the day. That ain't no joke. I'm not even joking.
Oh, I can tell you're being completely serious,
I am
Coach.
dead serious. All right, the quarter ends. Enough about music. Here we go. Back to the football game. Quarter ends has the Mustangs are switching sides here. Going to be up on the Cougars 41-6. Kind of got this game in hand, so it's just, you know, we're just going about other stuff. Here we go.
Come on, ground game.
Yeah, for sure. Looks like we got several guys in. That is Peyton Lowe, number 11, as the quarterback. Going to hand that thing off to number 4.
Whoa, there's a flag
Carter
that came
Ward.
out. I wish you would have seen that, Coach. The back judge just threw a flag about 30 yards.
Huh. Interesting.
I really want to see what the call is. Ref, what could you have possibly seen standing about almost 40 yards away from where the play was made? Please.
Yeah, that's a good question. Well, you know, we were sitting there talking about what they're going to do as far as the future of keeping the kids fresh, keeping them in the game.
Right.
Well, right now it looks like they've made several substitutions. The Mustangs have. It is number 11, Peyton Lowe,
Yep.
in at quarterback, and number 4, Carter Ward. He came by the school the other day. As a matter of fact, good to see him. Good to see Mr. Ward. He came by the school, and I talked to him a little bit. We got a little feedback here in. You hear the headset?
Yeah, I do
feedback?
hear that.
Got a little feedback in the headset here. We're trying to fix that. Can you help us out with that as we keep on going, Krista, please? Thank you. So several subs here in the game for the Mustangs. Got a fresh set of receivers as well.
Didn't get the penalty that was called right there.
No, I
It was
didn't either.
declined.
Going to hand that off to Daxbury. He tries to break that outside and doesn't get anything at all. Still going to be third and a long distance there.
I really wish I would have gotten that penalty call.
Oh, it just stopped.
Okay, we're good.
Whatever happened, you did it.
That was in the room, you say?
That was in the room? Okay.
All right.
I'm hearing things. I'm getting old.
I guess it's haunted in here.
Yeah. Definitely getting old. So, friends, we're again getting those subs in and kind of getting some important snaps as we're going to go trips to the near side single receiver set up top.
They've only got one high safety here.
I'd love to see Peyton Lowe let one go. I was getting ready to say the same thing. Let him fly. There's only one high safety. Peyton Lowe snaps it out, going to fake it off to Daxbury.
He's got a man.
He does have a man. Going to let this thing fly in the flats. It's going to be short. Again, intended for number 4, Carter Ward. Looks like Peyton Meta had a man there, but they're going to end up, of course, 4th down. Got to punt this thing away. We'll see if Coach Griff put some subs in on the defense.
Yeah, we saw some on the offense. I got to imagine they're going to start, at least slowly start filtering out some of the defensive starters. But as you said, we will see here shortly, pending this punt.
And it's just it's just a game of chess, right? Do I want to keep those guys in, keep them fresh, keep them locked in?
Yep.
Get him ready this week in practice. Don't want anybody to get hurt. Do I take him out and give other kids a few snaps? It is just, it's a mixed bag on what the best thing is to do. We'll just have to see.
Almost an offside.
Almost offside, yeah, punt. They're going to call
They're going to call it, okay.
They are. They took a little bit. Not a bad punt. Not some hang time on that punt. Is that Clegg punting that thing? Nice hang time.
I think it was Clegg, yeah.
Nice. Very nice. There was a Clayton sighting here in the booth.
Yes, there sure was.
Former MCSer. He would do our sideline reporting and stuff for us
I was
back in the day.
The torch was passed to me, but first it was held by Clayton.
Yeah, we used to get just kids in general to do it. Stouffer's sister did it for us one time, and just different kids would do it. It was fun to have them out there on the field. Of course, when the mic started messing up, that's just an aspect we don't get to use anymore, and it was a lot of fun.
Wait a minute, that's on us? That penalty was on us? Looks like it.
They moved it forward. That was on.
It wasn't? It looked like they moved the ball back. Whatever. Punt's up. Oh, nearly blocked.
Nearly blocked again. Little end over end. It's going to bounce there on about the 36-yard line and take a
Takes
great
a
Friendswood
very
bounce.
generous.
Rolls out of bounds to the 23.
There's another flag down, though. Way back.
Come on, guys. Let's get this game
yeah.
with.
Come on, fellas.
We're going to win. Let's go.
I'm ready to hit the hay, as they say.
No doubt. You're not even old. I'm old. I'm the one that needs to be asleep.
I was going to say.
This is about almost 15 minutes to my bedtime. So the coaches will start texting like at 9:15, 9:30. They're like, Fritz, we knew you didn't get that. I didn't get that. I was asleep an hour ago.
I don't even blame you one bit, Coach.
No doubt.
I need my sleep.
Look at what Coach Butler.
Collaborate and listen.
Stop. Yeah, stop. Collaborate and listen. Thank you, Coach Butler.
Ice is back with a brand new invention.
I knew I could count on you. Nice. I love it. I love it. All right, Mustangs. Defense. I'm trying to see if we got some numbers in there. Looks like pretty much some of the normal guys. Kreitz is in there for sure, but they have now 24 in the game. Michael Davis. Oh, can't see if those at 53. Is that Scoggin in on the game? 53.
I think
Grant
that's
Scoggin.
going to be Grant Scoggin.
Yes.
Shout out to Mr. Scoggin.
Oh yeah, Scog Dog. He's a good guy. I like the Scoggins. They're awesome. Get him in there. It's going to be a handoff by Kempner, and they're going to get nowhere as that fresh front line has done a great job. That tackle was in there. Gavin King, number 12, is in on that play as well. 42 is in on that. Mason Stahl is in the game. His sister actually plays basketball for me right now. Good job.
Right on.
And it looks like 32. Is Ty Rudolph also in on defense now?
That's I was looking at that as well. That's what it.
So
they've got him. Looks like playing.
Give him some snaps,
yeah,
baby.
might as well.
For sure.
You never know where a guy might plug in.
Yeah, Kempner going to hand that off to Jenkins. He tries to bounce it out to his left and go back inside. Missed a couple tackles, but ridden down again by number 12, Gavin King. That is going to make it third and about 6 or 7. Oh, my Lord.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm sorry. It's just habit. It's just habit. I'm sorry, everyone out there. Remember, I teach junior high. I'm sorry. Gee whiz. Oh, 3rd and 5. See, there you go. That's not 5. That's way longer than 5. But anyway.
That looks like about 5.
It says 5 on the scoreboard. It's not 5. That's okay. So here we got that front line of the Mustangs. Trips to the far side, single receiver set. Quarterback's going to roll out to his right, going to throw that ball, and that's going to be caught. Is it too far out of bounds?
I don't know if he got his foot down.
He did not. It was out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
That was number 10, I think.
Yeah, DeGar intended his pass for Jake Knobler, just a little bit out of bounds by DeGar. They're letting a little too much. Okay, Jerome is going to be back for the Mustangs for this punt return. Kemner 4th and too much to go for, way back on their inside of the field, going to be marked on the 18.5-yard line. So definitely wouldn't be going for it here, no matter what the score is.
Yeah, no, I mean, you don't convert right here, and you're giving Friendswood starting field position in the red zone. Down
Definitely.
35 points, that's the last thing you need.
I was thinking, oh, and a high snap, but he hit Corrals anyway.
Woo-hoo!
Oh, is it blocked? It is blocked by the Mustangs.
And it didn't matter. Oh, Christ was right there. That ball was going nowhere.
Well, first of all, Krotz got there really, really quickly.
Yes,
Number
he
two,
did.
what is he, 6'5"?
Yeah.
He's probably 6'6" as well. Arm stretched up, hard to get around that. Nice block by the Mustangs. Recovered, and that's going to be 1st and 10 for the Mustangs on the 3.5-yard line.
3.5-yard line, yeah. Prime position to punch it in and make this deficit even larger for the Kempner Cougars.
I'm assuming there's going to be a heavy dose of just run right here. Boom, boom, boom. Try to get 4 plays to get it in. You got 4 plays to go 3.5, 4 yards. Might as well give it a shot.
Might as well. And
if you're here at the game, don't look at the jumbotron. You don't want to see what they're doing.
yeah, no.
They're doing the motion for what I just said a minute ago. We don't want to do that.
Okay, let's see here. Who
it is number 2. Charlie Moore is in the ball game right next to Peyton Lowe on his right.
Who's going to get the touchdown?
Nope. Peyton Lowe's going to roll out. He's got a man wide open. It is going to be caught by number 16 of the Mustangs, Jackson Black. Touchdown, Mustangs.
And to our surprise, they actually did go to the air right there.
I'm shocked.
But in a very smart way, going for the play action, because just like us, I think everybody on the Kempner sideline thought they're going to run right here. So Kempner defense bites on the play action. Black wide open. Where was he wide open, Coach? In the flats.
In the flats.
For the touchdown.
Yes, we might have said that a couple times
today. Yeah, I think so.
And that's got to be something they saw on film. That they don't do a good job of covering the flats. I mean, that's obviously OC and everything. Look at that film and go, hey, this might be somewhere that we could exploit them, right? I'm sure everybody looks at film, figured out where's there an area that I can exploit. The kick is up, and it is good for the Mustangs. Bringing your score, Mustangs 48, the Cougars 6 with 8:50 left here in this 4th quarter. But I'm sure they watched the film on Huddle and figure out where's something we think we can be good at. And getting our receivers and our running backs out in the flats, Friendswood's pretty good at that. They've shown tonight for sure. And Brister, nice little pass, get it to the skill guys, and there you go. So nice game plan, as I'm sure as we look next week for our game again on Saturday. Hope you've been checking us out. Saturday playoff game, 3 o'clock. That's where we're going to be playing at in Austin. If you can make it out to the game, and that's a little haul here from Friendswood. Get out there to support the team. We always have a good crew. Always have a good supporters. I know in the games I've gotten to go. Even went to A&M Consolidated last year.
Yeah.
I had to leave school early to get there, but it's okay. We still had a good time, good turnout there. So Mustang Faithful always are just that, faithful.
Faithful, there you go.
That's right. A journey.
Faithfully.
I knew you were doing it. I knew it. I knew it was coming. I knew it. Best 80. That's my favorite 80s band.
Oh,
Journey.
they're pretty good.
You know, if you had to pick one song the rest of your life to listen to, I'd listen to Don't Stop Believing. That's what I would pick.
Don't Stop Believing?
If I had to pick one song the rest of my life, that's what I'd listen to. Don't Stop Believing. All right, going to be taken back at about the 18-yard line. Going to have a little juke jiving well by number 3, Smallwood. Jaden Smallwood of Kempner is going to get it up to the 22-yard line.
Yeah, maybe even 23.
The spots have been a little weird.
Yeah, they sure have. That's no kidding.
So it's going to be up to the 22-yard line. Little JT Rohr sighting here at Friendswood, sitting up here on the back row. Good to see JT. Him and my son Garrison Friends been best buds since like the 1st grade. So good to see JT here with his uncle and his grandpa and just a plethora of people. So good to see all of them here sticking it out. JT, a former Mustang himself.
Yep.
Kemner with the 3 receiver set on the near side. Running back off to DeGar's right. Going to hand that thing off to Jenkins. He is going to follow his blocker and try to get outside and get some yards, some room, and he's going to be about 12 yards for a Kempner 1st down.
And just keep doing that right there, running the ball. Love to see it.
Yeah, let that clock run, baby.
Yes, sir. Still no white helmets in here tonight, Coach. We thought maybe we'd get a JV sighting, but none so far. I'm not sure if we'll see any here tonight. Mustangs really just now starting to work in the 2nd and 3rd stringers of varsity.
Yeah, they'll hand off again to Jenkins. He's going to take that just about 1 yard. Going to be taken down by 90. Initial hit for the Mustangs. Bruno DeLuca. Good to see Bruno in the game there.
Right on.
As well. And, again, Scoggin up there up front. Looks like 25 Adame still in the game. So they're kind of spattering in with a few starters here and there. And 20 is Carson Kemp. Going to see Carson get some time. We'll hand off there to Jenkins. Going to run that right at the gut there. Going to get about 4 or 5 yards. Again, taken down by 25, Adami and Bruno, number 90, in on those plays. And again, number 12 for the Mustangs, Gavin King. Friendswood here. I'm sorry, Kempner here taking a long time.
Yeah, they sure are.
I guess they're just trying to ease the pain, I guess. The guard going to go back. He's got a man over the middle. He didn't see him in time. He's going to just get out of the pocket and throw that out of bounds a couple rows into the track. 7:03 here on the clock as the ball goes out of bounds and the clock stops. Again, appreciate you guys sticking with us. Thank you guys all year long for the support there on the channel. It's just not near as fun with as much to talk about. You guys help us out with things
100%.
on the chat. It's fun to get involved in all that stuff. Again, this is my 7th year doing this. 6 of those with Kirklow, now this year with Jacobs. It's been a lot of fun. When Kirk asked me to do it, it's just something to be involved with more kids' lives, right? And that's kind of what it's about for me as far as teaching. So, still good times. Going to be punting here from about 39-yard line. That's not a great
we nearly blocked
snap.
there, too.
Nearly blocked that one, too. That is going to take a little Kempner bounce and keep rolling. Friendswood gets away from it. Now it's going to kind of go sideways, roll back a little bit to the 27 or 28-yard line. Mustangs are going to come out here on the field.
Mustangs come out on the field. Let's see if we can see any new substitutions here. Let me look.
Still Peyton Lowe. Looks like he's in there. Ward number 4. 26 is in there as well. Enzo Pasquale.
Yeah, good to see him in.
23 again is Dax Berry. 16, we got Black in. I'm trying to look. Did I say 26 already?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sorry. Trying not to repeat myself. And the front line is 51, 56.
So that's going to be Ryan Hendricks. That's going to be Morgan Benson.
Yeah, number 70.
70, that is going to be Willie Jones.
And 75.
75, that is going to be Luke Davis.
All right, get some guys in there. Get him some snaps. Going to hand this ball. No, he's going to fake it. Little RPO. Got a man across the middle. He's going to be connected. Nice little slant pattern there. It's going to be to Parker, number 3, from Peyton Lowe. Nice job. Good protection there.
Yeah, big defensive substitution here for Kempner. They just subbed out about 5 players. And we got whistles.
Be official time.
Yep.
Oh, they have a man down. I didn't see that.
Okay. Oh, I didn't see that either.
He was behind.
The line was kind of blocking that. Yeah,
blocking him there.
It looks like Parker, after making the catch and making the play right there, it looks like he's
got his legs. Could be a cramp.
Yeah, that's what it kind of looks like.
You usually see that in the more hot temperatures.
Yes.
He actually caught the ball and ran back to the huddle, and he's up on his own feet, walking off.
Good.
Oh, yeah, he's walking just fine. It looked like it might have been a little cramp there, just from our vantage point. Sure he'll come out. Subbing him in for him is number 9 is going to be, a Nate Rohr sighting. Number 9, Nate Rohr getting in the game. Just was mentioned the JT Rohr and crew. And Nate's going to be lining up here at the slot. So we're going to have near receivers 2, Carter Ward and Nate Rohr is going to be off the line. Top is going to be Black. Going to hand this off to Daxbury. He breaks up the middle, gets several yards, going to have enough for the first down as they're going to move the sticks all the way up to the 43-yard line.
Whew. Getting a little sleepy over here, Coach. My goodness.
Yes.
It's
a good kind of sleepy because we're winning. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
No doubt. Again, doubles receivers on this side. Peyton Lowe's going to fake the handoff. He's going to throw that ball out. It's going to be caught by Nate Rohr.
Wow.
He's going to break a tackle, get to the 50, the 45, the
Still
40,
going.
the 30. He gets all the way down to the 30. Going to be at the, where they marking him to, at the
About the 26-yard line?
No, they're going to keep. Oh, I see one official standing at the 29-yard line.
29-yard line, yeah.
Great job, Nate Rohr, getting in the game and making an impact immediately. Great tackle that he swung off to the side. He avoided that. Gets on his feet, runs on the field. Nice first down for number 9, Nate Rohr, getting in the game. Little high snap, going to hand it off and almost blown up, but he lets it go, and that is going to be a pass low.
Intercepted.
Picked off.
You're down.
You're down, sir. This
yeah,
is not
you're
the
down.
NFL. Sorry.
Wow.
Intended for Carter Ward. Little low throw there, going to be picked off. I'm trying to get his number. That was picked off by Kempner. Was it number 7?
I couldn't say for sure.
I think it was by Kempner. Samuel Minka.
Samuel Minka, yeah, something like that. Yeah, just a little underthrown right there. It looked like a handoff at first, and then Peyton Lowe comes out with the ball. Yeah, like I said, just a little underthrown right there.
Little programming note here. Tony Hopkins chimes in and says volleyball wins in 5 on to the regional final.
Right on.
Congratulations, Sarah Palk, all her coaches, and all the ladies I know that work very hard all year, kind of before school even starts, getting in that volleyball mode. So good job. Let's go, Lady Volleyball Mustangs. Here we go. All right, going to be handed off to Jenkins. He breaks through one tackle, gets to another, and he's going to be taken down. Only going to get about 2 yards on what he ran about, 10 across the side, but didn't get much. He was trying to slow down there and follow some blockers.
And that will take us under 5 minutes here in the fourth quarter.
Which I'm okay with.
I'm totally fine with.
Kempner, they got their starters in. They're trying to do something here. I know it's the last game. Give these seniors, these guys who've worked all year on the starting line and the starting receivers, all those guys, give them as many snaps as possible. I don't blame them. They've earned it. Going to have a man in motion. And they're going to hand it off to Jenkins. He tries to break that outside, and he does. He's going to get enough and get all the way down for the first down.
Yep. See a little celebration. Yep. So let them know.
It always cracks me up when the guys get up and point first down. I'm like,
we know.
We see it.
We saw.
Is it your first down ever of all time that we don't need to jump up? And
I was going to say.
We got it. We understand.
Yeah. What's even funnier is when they don't get the first down.
And they point, yeah.
And they still point.
Or there's a flag and they have to go back. You're like, yeah, sorry, bro.
Yeah.
Nice try. That's like the play never even happened. Again, Kempner trips to the near side. Single receiver set up top. DeGar barking out the play. He's got the running back off to his left.
And we've got a flag. What do we got here?
It's going to be a false start on Kempner.
I didn't even see anybody move. Did you, Coach?
Well, they got a better vantage point than I do.
I was going to say.
I'm 100 yards away, but they're
kind
of got a better vantage point, I guess. The official's right there on the side. Going to back that thing up. Going to replay this bad boy. First and 15 for the Cougars. At the time is winding down again, 3:40 and counting. Still the same formation. Trips, near side, single receiver set up top. Running back off to the left of DeGar. Snap back, handoff, no RPO. He's going to let that fly. Got a man up top under coverage. That's going to be caught.
Wow.
That was a little underthrown. He had to come back for it. Coverage for the Mustangs was 29 for the Mustangs.
29, yeah.
That is Dominic Vincent Guerra was in coverage. He never really turned back for the ball because it was underthrown. I don't blame him for that at all. I wouldn't turn back either. As the Kempner receiver came back and got that, it's going to be first down from the 45-yard line. Kempner with those trips, the receiver just moved. They didn't call it. This slot receiver just moved, by the way.
I was just going to say, he twitched,
He sure did twitch. Handed off to Jenkins, going to break that outside. Going to try to get as much as he can, but it's going to be taken down by the Mustangs here going to cross the 50, get down to the 49.
49, yeah. Yeah,
several Mustangs in on the black shirts, in on that. Nice job by those young men getting those snaps. In on that, was that 99? Jackson Ziegler, good to see Jackson in the game some. Awesome. And 19, if I mentioned. Yeah, Jake Yawn is in the game as well, trying to get some more numbers here.
Junior high band is jumping.
The junior high band is kicking it. They're kids. They don't need to sleep, right?
Nah, they're good.
They can stay up late.
Yeah, I miss those days, Coach.
Oh, man, I'd rather sleep than about anything. DeGar handed it off to Jenkins. He's going to try to break that outside and get the first down. They're going to rumble, bumble, stumble with a bunch of people on him.
Just short. And we still got some.
And we still got extracurricular activity. My goodness.
Yeah, good block, kid.
Yeah, blocked him. That was kind of a funny block. But it's kind of hard to describe it. It's funny.
Yeah.
The Friendswood DB's getting blocked all the way back to the line of scrimmage, holding his hands in the air. He's getting blocked like crazy. The whistle had already blown. They just didn't do anything about it.
Yeah,
and
whatever.
here we go to the 2-minute warning, and it's going to be stopping the clock. Again, Mustangs up 48-6 over Kempner Cougars. Kind of a good performance. I don't want to say dominant, but a good performance by Friendswood here in all facets of the game. Running game, getting the flats, passing game of Brister. Great. Special teams play.
Yes.
Trying to get that onside kick by Kempner, and there's no dice as Friendswood takes that back for touchdown as well. We blocked an extra point. So lots of facets of the game Friendswood really, I think, kind of needed here to see all those things so they're ready for the playoff game next Saturday.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Bringing up the special teams, it's a really obviously, this is a good win, period. Any win is a good win, but when you've got a win where your offense is firing on all cylinders, your defense, and even your special teams, to get a complete win like that is really something that a team can really benefit from going into the playoffs.
Sorry, we had a couple parents here wanting to know if volleyball won, and we're just going to have to make sure that we set over the PA system so they did win. So good job on that. Congrats to those ladies. All right, here we go. Live back. It's going to be third and a short one for Kempner. Trips receiver set, single up top. Again,
winding the clock down. 5 seconds left. Here we go.
They're going to drop back. DeGar is going to hit the man. That's going to be a first down and a little extra. And, yep, that is complete to Afalabi, and it's going to be a first down for Kempner.
I mean, for Kempner, Afalabi's just done everything
He's done
tonight.
Everything. Yep, you are correct, Jacob. Go ahead. You're right. Clock is just ticking here. I'm okay with that. 1:45 here on the clock.
I'm just watching it tick away.
I'm just watching it kind of get mesmerized, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Kempner, again, no hurry to snap.
They are
Why
no
would
low
they
snap.
be?
DeGar, he's going to throw out to the flats. Afalabi's going to make a
stiff
man
arm.
missed. Boom, wham.
Nice hit for both sides. My goodness. Ooh, I know that hurt both people involved. My, oh, my. Oh, that was a good hit. Good hit dished out right there by Afalabi.
He did. He made the first guy miss and decided, you know what, I'm going to put my head down and go for it. And was it Carson Kemp, 20 and him ran each other? Great job by both those guys getting right up, but they both gave a good hit and take a good hit. Yeah, for sure. Doubles receivers. DeGar barking it out. Going to give that to Jenkins. He's going to follow block and get to the middle. He's going to rumble, stumble through. Again, that is going to be Kemp, number 20, in on that. Is that? It is 20 and 12 in on that. 20 again, Carson Kemp, and number 12, Gavin King, getting in on that action. 45 seconds and counting here on the clock. Hey, got to give it to Kempner. They're not just folding it in. They're not just phoning this thing home. They're taking care of business.
Right, yeah. Playing till the final whistle, and I can always respect that.
This is going to be – oh,
nowhere to really go. I mean,
guarantee you that was a pass. So
that was a double pass right there because you had a man.
Yes.
Yep.
And Friendswood bid on it. So they threw the ball out in the flats to Afalabi, which is he was 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. He slipped and fell down. Otherwise, he was going to throw that ball deep. Probably would have worked.
Yeah.
Because Friendswood bid on it, and I don't. Can't blame him for that, as they're going to be incomplete pass. It's going to be 15 seconds on the clock here. And did somebody call a timeout?
I'm kind of wondering that right now. I'm going to be a little upset if someone did call a timeout.
Come on, man.
We got 15 seconds left here in the ball game. Someone called a timeout.
Somebody did, and there's nowhere on the scoreboard.
We can't say we
can't. Lets you do a time. It doesn't have it on the scoreboard like who has the timeouts. But anyway, timeouts on the field. Ball on the 43-yard line. No, I'm sorry. Ball is on the 38-yard line. My apologies. 48-6. Friendswood's going to take this thing home with 15 seconds on the clock. Going to put the defense back on the field. Let's see what Kempner, fourth down and about 1, is going to come up with. Just throw it to the end zone. Or
might as well.
I mean, whatever.
There's nothing else to do here at this point.
It really doesn't matter.
Yeah, a first down here really doesn't help you much. If you're Kempner, just take a shot at the end zone and see what happens.
What are you waiting on, people? They're just kind of looking around.
That's
They're
what I'm
waiting.
kind of wondering myself here.
They're kind of just waiting. Officials talking to the wide out on the far side. The defense looking over. They're just
hanging
we're
out.
Not, we're not sure. We're not sure what we're doing.
We're all trying to go home here and hanging out on the field.
Today, Junior. Finally
we get the signal.
Get the signal. Get this thing going. Kimner here, probably one of 2 plays to go. Hopefully this might be it, and one more. Going to put a man in motion. He's going to come up as the H-back.
Oh, no, you got to be joking me.
And
a timeout by Friends. What is going on here?
Mustangs calling timeout with
my goodness.
1 second off the clock, so now it's 14 seconds to go, 48-6. Maybe it's a cat and mouse game. I don't know. Coach against coach. I don't know what we're doing.
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, okay.
Interesting.
Hey, they got him. Use them if you got them.
I was about to say, you got a timeout. I guess you might as well take, it's, I guess, like vacation days. They don't roll over. I don't know.
Hey, I tell my basketball team, you got 5 fouls. Use a couple of them.
Use a couple of them.
Don't
There
let
you
them have
go.
a free layup. Use a couple of those bad boys, right?
Now, I don't know if I'd use a foul this late in the game, but hey, what do I know?
Well, we'll stand here for 14 more seconds.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yep.
Stand here and look pretty for an extra 14 seconds.
Oh, goodness, that's funny.
Oh, what are they going to do without us, Coach?
Fourth and about 11 here for Kempner. 14 seconds on the clock. You know what I might do for the fun of it right now? Call a timeout. I'm just kidding. I would not do that.
Like, please
Kempner
don't do that.
Kempner be like, timeout. No.
If you can hear us, Kempner coaching staff, please don't call a timeout.
Yes. They're right beside us. Wave at the window. One of the guys yawning in the Kempner
booth.
He's like, he's tired too.
They want to go home just as bad as we do.
Okay, now there is a timeout on the field because there's a Kempner player down.
Oh my, wow.
This is
This got to be some kind of prank to see how long we can we cannot do anything.
Is Ashton Kutcher here? Are we getting punked?
I was about to say.
We might be getting punked, right? No? Maybe
We've
not?
got to be.
I don't know. We do have a player down, though.
I mean, the
hope
Friendswood
it's
coaches are already starting to trickle down.
I hope it's off a lobby. He's had a great game.
It looks like it is off the lobby, unfortunately. I think I see that number 1 on his jersey.
Man, I hope not, because he's had a really good
no kidding.
game
No kidding.
for his Cougars. Like you said, he's done all kinds of stuff. He gets up on his own. Good for him.
All right.
Sub him out real quick.
Please.
Reset the play. We've been waiting here for 15 minutes to run one play. So it's, again, 14 seconds on the clock, 48-6. Mustangs in the lead. Finally, the clock can run on the snap.
No timeouts, please. They send a
Got a man in motion in the flats. Got a man across the middle. It is complete,
incomplete.
which stops the clock. 10 seconds. Run the ball, please.
Please.
Friendswood,
Give
run the ball.
Give victory formation out there. Let's get this over with.
That was 4th down. Just run the ball. Just something other than a pass or a timeout.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, goodness gracious. Again, appreciate everybody checking us out all year tonight, especially Ken's coach. Butler also says, hope everyone's favorite football team wins tomorrow. My team is on a bye, by the way. And safe travels to every Austin next Saturday if you guys are going. So I concur and reiterate 2 nice words what Coach Butler said. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Have a good time here as the Mustangs are coming back on the field. Just going to snap that back to Peyton Lowe. I'm sure he's going to do nothing special with this thing with 10 seconds to go here on the clock as the crowd starts to take off as well. He actually does throw a pass. That's unbelievable. Going to get it out there to Ward. Ward is going to fight a guy and go and get about to the 50-yard line.
I'm not sure about that play call at all.
Interesting. All right. That is going to take it to the end of the game. All right. The game is over. Your Friendswood Mustangs put an old Tennessee donkey stomp here on the Cougars, 48-6. Friendswood is on to playoffs next week, Saturday, 3 o'clock in Austin, the 15th. Kempner will just call it a season and collect uniforms tomorrow as your Mustangs, again, had a great run here at the end of the district to get themselves into the playoffs.
Right.
So we'll see how we fare next week. Thank you so much to all the student workers, Al Tag and his staff, Cam, Sergio, Harper, Krista. Who am I missing? There's more. The kids have been here helping us out. Thank you for all them coming in. Jacob Rich, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Kirk Lowe, for filling in for 1 week for me when I couldn't make it. Appreciate you guys checking us all out. I am Coach Josh Fritz, hoping to talk to you guys one more game at least on Saturday. So great talking to you guys tonight. Have a wonderful, beautiful weekend. And even though they're not playing